Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabi. We apologize. We're sorry for the delay, as the flyer been rightfully said that we supposed to start an hour ago, but situation beyond we own control, we forcefully for now we be an hour late. Having said that, we hoping I go understand. We will start shortly, but in the meantime, in a share. And then we come back and then land to it today interview with his first one is with the leader and chairman of the NRM, Mr. Mohamed Sheridan Kamara, followed by the second part we go be later on with Mr. Min Kailo, we go join we later. And once again, welcome and thank you for your understanding. We'll come right back. But before we go, as a matter of fact, now making Mr. Mohamed Sheridan introduce himself, and then we'll come right back. Welcome, sir. Please kindly take the opportunity for introduce yourself. Check your device and make sure your volume there on when you come in. Welcome, sir. Mr. Sheridan, check your device. It seems like you're on mute. Okay, and seeing no salon connection, equally as that of yesterday with Mr. Retired Surgeon Amadou.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good, wonderful. We're going to get you now. And also going to get the trouble today again. Welcome, sir. Go ahead and introduce yourself. And our patient, so the connection is a bit challenging back home. Okay. Well, wonderful. Yes. Yes, sir. Welcome. And also the reception is poor, but go ahead. All right. Will they come back in a patient suite and Tinano salon reception?
Yes. Yes. We are Mohamed Sheridan Kamara movement. We call NRM when I move it.
Welcome once again, sir. Will they come and then we land so we see the interview? In the meantime, I put them on a pause for now we share. Then we will come back. Hello, Mr. Samuel Koroma, welcome. Madam Martha Sisse, welcome. Madam Juliet T, welcome. Miss Ruth Stevens, welcome. And any of you now we are not C. So far now that's a C for us in the chat room. Will they come right back with you now? Share. Will they come right back? Once again, our patients there's a lot of trouble with the connection which we guest, sorry. But we're going to come back. We'll try for manage them as best as we can. And I welcome. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television, where every voice matters. I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabi. Always ready and determined to bring you current events from home and abroad. What to expect, wide focus or range of topics from political, family, relationship, empowerment, breaking news, both local and international, emergency topics, entertainment, both local and international, comedy, event affecting our various communities, political debate, educational session, exclusive interview with either local or international celebrities or high profile, showcasing up and coming artists, entrepreneurs, philanthropists. If it is happening, we're here to be that voice and the network to show it. If you have a story, let's share it, build it, and show it. Let us be your voice. Stay tuned to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television for more. Do not forget to subscribe to our Facebook page, our YouTube page, our Instagram page, and our Twitter page. And also feel free to visit our website. We thank you all for being part of the Salon for All Network family. And I welcome back, welcome back. We still they try for share, and we they try for get a better connection with we guests, and then we they come back and please feel free for share. We they get back within as soon as possible. Mr. Kamara ZPK or ZPK, welcome, sir. Mr. Marco V, welcome. Mr. Muhammad Khalifa Mansuri, welcome. And you're in a way, and I'll see as we they go, or when I type, I will see you later. And I welcome. Will they come right back? And I thank you. In the meantime, now they're entertaining our force.
It's Cammy, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. It's Rosie, baby. They call me you, baby. You know, say now you love the sweet me heart in me. Oh yeah, baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart in me. Oh yeah, oh what a feeling when you find a special one. We're gonna make you happy and we're gonna love you truly. I'm not gonna able to explain, no, cause this feeling is so magical, very romantical, the way that you love me, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, oh. You love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart. You love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart. You love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart. Baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart. Baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart.
Nothing in it, nothing in it, nothing in it. My heart in it, nothing in it, nothing in it, nothing in it. I love you that I know. From my cry to freedom, them go see them bow down. We go with them hands down. I love you that I know. From my cry to freedom, them go see them bow down. We go with them hands down. Girl, you make me happy, but damn I am so lucky. It is a same to a friend, yeah, break your heart, come and make you happy.
Baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart in me. Baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart in me. I like the way you love me, I love the way you hold me. Young Heat on the beat.
Oh na 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 na. Na Akmandea. When I say which man with you, na for look under you folks. Where I don't suck up for you, don't clean you, that's why me I get. Us not sell you, it's not go buy you. No put you open trust, but mortal money go fail you. Mortal man no guarantee. Mortal man no guarantee. Mortal man they lie. Mortal man they fail you. Mortal man go talk waiting you not talk. Mortal man no guarantee. We no guarantee at all lot. We no guarantee one. Mortal man. Mortal man sabi well for make him better. Mortal man go kill him compete for better. They go make you suffer. They go make you stress. They go sit down a corner laugh you where you get money. Hey, mortal man, we just dey for money. Don't put your pen trust, but mortal man, he go fail you. Mortal man no guarantee. Mortal man no guarantee. Mortal man they lie. Mortal man they fail you. Mortal man go talk waiting you not talk. Mortal man.
Alman on the mix. malane you, Bobo. Show me love way past makane. Oh baby, all night I dey think about you, yeah. All night I dey think of you, yeah. Baby, my love is true. My love is true, baby. You the one I really, really need, yeah. You the one I really, really want, yeah. You the one that bring me joy. You bring me joy. Only you will sabi turn me on, baby, baby. Play that guitar, make we get some fun. Chiggy, chiggy, me, baby, come and figgy, me.
Malade mio, baby. Stay with me, sweet baby. Malade mio, baby. Stay with me, not gonna leave you for anybody.
I go malane you, show me love way past makane. I go malane you, Bobo, show me love way past makane. Yeah.
The main reason why I call you me coffee tea, baby. I like that you come with tea. Oh no, you do. Now you love the chaka me like baby like you the chuku me like
Oh yeah.
And I welcome once again, and I thank you for the patience. We'll do it in a little bit.
Baby, you know, say that you love the sweet heart. Baby, you know, say that you love the sweet heart. Oh, what a feeling when you find a special one. We're gonna make you happy, and we're gonna love you truly. I'm not gonna able to explain, no, cause this feeling is so magical, very romantical, the way that you love me, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, you love the sweet me, you love the sweet me, I love the sweet me, you love the sweet me, I love the sweet me, you love the sweet me, baby, you know, say that you love the sweet me, heart, baby, you know, say that you love the sweet me,
I love you, that from my heart to freedom. Them go see about that. We go with them hands down. From my heart to freedom. Them go see them.
And I welcome once again Honorary Miss Timbo. Welcome, Madam. Mr. True Sanjay, welcome. Mr. Sequence the Beer, welcome. Madam Juliet T, welcome. Mr. Prince Ken Kamara, welcome. Mr. Bolbo Labo, welcome. Madam Amanatu Sanusi, welcome. Madam Mariatsu Bangura, welcome. Mr. Prince again, welcome. Madam Fatmata Ture, welcome. All right, that's a quit. So with today's program, as in I know we can look for 1 minute up here before we start with daily usual. And I thank you once again for your time. Welcome to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabi. The very first segment of today, we get an exclusive interview with the leader and chairman of NRM, with Mr. Mohamed Sheridan Kamara. Welcome once again, sir. Kindly check your device and come in and introduce yourself once again so that we will plan to with today's interview.
Yes, thank you so much, Madam Khadija. I want to say good evening to listeners around the world. Me, na Mohamed Sheridan Kamara, and me, na the leader for the National Reformation Movement, the movement really within the APC, or the All People's Congress. The movement we don't start over 2 years ago, immediately when we lost elections. A movement we don't fight very hard, consider the APC party get a modern and democratic constitution. And for short, me and the chairman movement, where we all know, or we mainly know, when at the NRM movement.
Welcome once again, sir. Thank you. I see Mr. Kaloko in the house. Welcome, sir. So, again, in our patients, we small with the connection back home, it can be challenging. So, in our patients, Mr. Kamara, and then secondly, in our they see I'm bit dark. Because of one or two reasons, but then hopefully that they go change as we engage in today's interview. So, Mr. Kamara, welcome. Please feel free at home. This now Yusuf your home. So just imagine that's within. I don't know how we can call the beach then back home. One of the favorite beach in a salon. We just to get a dialogue. A dialogue of understanding, a dialogue for gets clarity. From not only me, but especially to the masses, Sierra Leoneans, them as a whole. So I want to start categorically, if even people that know. Now we start first with the abbreviation or the acronym of NRM. For the one that would not go necessarily know what's in the NRM stand for. Now we start the complete definition, NRM.
Yeah, well, for definition sake, the NRM simply means National Reformation Movement. National Reformation Movement.
Wonderful.
I mean,
wonderful.
That are the NRM.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, National Reformation Movement.
Okay.
And NRM.
Wonderful. During your introduction process, you also give way clarity that it started about 2 years ago, correct?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
2 years ago.
Wonderful. So you also say it's part of the All People's Congress, but I'll go into the detail of that later. I want to go into detail of that later. But now we come first. 2 years ago, where were you sitting and how did this come about? Would have been initially initiate or would have been come about the idea for say it is about time for now we come with the national reformation movement. Who was that individual when have been the brain behind the other brains them we come with the idea? So it's 2 in 1 question.
Yeah, well,
would that come with the idea and how, why it came about?
Exactly. Basically, one of the facts. Okay, make a look at the one question. One, we're going to do it. Why the NRM? And the other one, the brainchild behind the formation of the NRM. And the first one, we're going to do it. Why the NRM? Simply because we, now people and we, now comrades of the APC party, we don't serve the APC party. When we were students, as Salonaya, we had different colleges then, we served the APC party through the National Union of APC Students. And then me, I was President of Public College. And then thereafter, I rise up to the height of being Secretary General for all APC students. So I know exactly the things that we go through at the party. I know exactly the things that we contribute to the loss we lost the 2018 elections. So when we lost the elections, we were so frustrated. Most of us who are young people there, so frustrated, we begin asking questions. Why we lost this election? Why we lost the elections? And again, that take me to who is the brainchild or who are the founders of the movement. We get some people there. There was a time I've been working at Sheka Stephen Street. I come on lunch one day at the at the building. I see some of the friends that come around. In the past, I stopped them to Timafo the talk. Opposite the law court. I know Timafo begin discourse. They also frustrated that we lost elections. After the frustrations, after the discussions, we begin asking the question, why we lost the elections? I say, no, what? We need to do an investigation, a research as to why we lost the elections. And then we all agree, we all agree, say, no, what? Yes, indeed, let us all do something, let us know exactly why we lost the election. The first meeting of the NRM, we get an Akisiro that owes to me, we meet, we discuss. Me and any friends say, we all meet together. People like Ibrahim Sori Kamara, Komali Kolorahim, people like Savior, National Party, Picard and others. We all meet, we discuss. And when we discuss, we decide, say, let us form a movement within the APC party, but we go ask critical questions as to why we lost the elections. And this movement, when we started, not only they accept questions there within the party, but also because I now say the moment when the SLP take over, they were against so many things where they are against the rule of law, where they are against democratic and good practices, things that affect commerce around the country. We begin for the accept questions as well, begin at press releases, begin challenging at the media, that kind of stuff there. Then come look at and say, yes, we can continue to challenge the SLPP on the excess system. But then notwithstanding, that is more paramount is for us to settle our differences within the house. All is more paramount. And for look at the constitution, look at to reform the party. So that when we want to reform the party, we put the party in a very good footing. We will be able to win subsequent elections. So with that, we form the NRM. We get meetings then where we agree on the name of the movement. We agree that the movement will be called National Reformation Movement. And the motto of the movement is for God and country. Because for us, yes, we are members of the APC. We like the APC party. But the country that comes first. But anything they do, we are minded. And we are mindful of the fact that Salon Nine comes first. And for look at the general group of everybody, we believe God will be going forward and change some of the moribund practices and change some of the principles that will affect the particular operations, so that when we come into governance, we will be able to deliver as much as possible for the good of everybody. So they start on the fight, not only for reform the APC, but they also they think of the general masses, we think of the country as a whole. That is why we say motto for God and country. That will fight for. And for God, and we do it for the country as well. Because the party, before we say there is the APC, that country that can first. There has always been a country called Sierra Leone before we think of a political party. So basically, if you ask me how the name of the NRM come about, now so we take forget the name of the NRM. And then for the people who have found the members then, and so as well, we take for begin this movement. Not to nobody go to my corner, who call we say, when I can't form a movement, or can't fight for me. As people like just miss people like this say people they set for nobody. We are very young people. Most of us that is from a different capacity.
Okay, now patient, so yeah, the reception obviously they go in and out, so in a patient small. Mr. Sheridan, can you hear me? Okay, and a patient, so it look like we don't lose some. So in the meantime, now they're entertaining her back. And I go for Biao, the reception back home as we've been against the same issue yesterday with Mr. How you call him? Mr. Kuwaiter. So in our patients.
We slide together, where you love, we laugh together. You hold me on, feels like forever. So where you love, celebrate each other. Where you smile, we slide together. Where you love, we laugh together. You hold me on, feels like forever. So where you love, celebrate each other. Baby, I go be your woman. I promise I go be your woman. When I look at the weather, I'm not gonna be far. Baby, I go be your woman. I promise I go be your woman. When I look at the the weather. Me, I'm not gonna be for another. No, baby, you know. Say now you love the sweet heart. Tinny, 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 tinny. Baby, you know.
So I go put in on pause now, try for see if I'll get some back here. And patience me. Will they come right back?
It's Cammy, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. It's Frozen, baby. They call me Eugene. Baby, you know. Say now you love the sweet me heart in me. Oh yeah. Baby, you know. Say now you love the sweet me heart in me. Oh yeah. Oh, what a feeling when you find a special one. We're gonna make you happy and we're gonna love you truly. I'm not gonna able to explain, no, cause this feeling is so magical, very romantical. The way that you love me, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, oh. You love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart. You love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart. You love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart. Baby, you know. Say now you love the sweet me heart. Baby, you know. Say now you love the sweet me heart.
Nothing in it, nothing in it, nothing in it. My heart in it, nothing in it, nothing in it, nothing in it. I love you that I know. From my crack to freedom, them go see them bow down. We go with them hands down. I love you that I know. From my crack to freedom, them go see them bow down. We go with them hands down. Yeah, you make me happy, but damn I am so lucky. It is a same to a friend, yeah, breathe your I'll come and make you happy.
Baby, you know. Say now you love the sweet me heart in me. Baby, you know. Say now you love the sweet me heart in me. I like the way you love me. I love the way you hold me. Now you just spend money on me. Anything I want you to give me. Where I smile, we smile together. Where you laugh, we laugh together. Where you hold me up, it feels like forever. 'Cause we're in love with each other. Where I smile, we smile together. Where you laugh, we laugh together. Where you hold me up, it feels like forever. 'Cause we're in love with each other. Baby, I go be your woman. I promise I go be your woman. When I look good about the weather, I'm not gonna leave you for another. Baby, I go be your woman. I promise I go be your woman. When I look good about the weather, me I'm not gonna leave you for another. No, baby, you know. Say now you love the sweet me heart in me. Oh yeah. Baby, you know. Say now you love the sweet me heart in me. Oh yeah. You love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart. You love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart. You love the sweet me, 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 you love the sweet me heart. You love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart. You love the sweet me, 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 the sweet me, you love the sweet me.
And welcome back, welcome back. Okay, we did try for gets back Mr. Sheridan on the line. And please continue for patience way as in I know the obvious when it comes to the internet back home. In the meantime, while it is still try for come up, make I acknowledge some of it. Mr. Kaloko noted, thank you, will do, okay? Mr. Sheridan, welcome back. Mr. Taylor, welcome. Mr. Vincent, welcome. You're welcome. So go ahead and continue. I go acknowledge the rest later. I know say the internet's not to be too friendly to you today, but we're going to manage in here and there. So go ahead and continue. So I've been left off.
When we started, the moment we get to first press release, we get so many other people around the world. The youth then, people of age, people who believe in reforms, people who are patriotic, people who foresee a transformed political party, people who foresee that will reform the constitution of the APC party, people who foresee Salongo before, many other people join the reformation movement. People who are even sabi, Khadija, even when I talk to today, even when they talk now, there are people at the NRM movement who are not even sabi them for the past 2 years. But I strongly believe in the NRM movement from America, Japan, Europe, and other places. They will contribute to the activities of the NRM and not even evidence very, very strongly. So without hope and we will succeed in waiting will be pushed for the APC party.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for giving me an in-depth on the reason behind how the NRM come about. So many go and know also when Ina decide this, because you give obvious reasons as to what make Ina decide say this will be beneficial to the political party where you belong. When Ina been decide after Ina don't brainstorm, Ina don't put ideas then together, and I've been get any advice from the one day where they will say, okay, then don't all into politics, or we in example of in a secretarian Mr. Yansane or other one then at the party, and I've been getting involved.
No, I'm not getting them involved. We're not getting them involved exclusively. This as far as we're concerned, so we're not looking for consult them at all as to whether for reform the party or as to whether for movement. Information.
Yeah,
So whenever I say we should everybody reforms, because when we started, we talked about office, we discussed with them, we tell them the project, say this is it. We don't form this movement here, then at this we intend for you. It's a one.
Sorry.
I mean, the land is waiting with them project. And because they are part of the establishment and we are fighting to change the system, they don't benefit so strongly or they don't benefit greatly, of course, we don't expect them to accept reforms just like that so easily. Yeah. And then because of the only for the past 10 to 15, 20 years, so for change them overnight, when they accept reforms and modern democracy, it is really, really difficult. So however, we focus on the project, and then with the help of God, with the support of people around the world, with the resilience of our membership, we don't push very hard, and here we are today. We don't push very, very hard. The party don't call for the review of the 19th constitution of the party.
Okay, so before we go to that, yeah? Okay, so I know say you been saying not been feel the need for Nena gets them involved, because in a already we don't know say there's a possibility say they not go one walk in line with Ina for then Ina go reform the party. But many go also ask, say, how come I not been given the benefit of the doubt and just take that chance and hear who side and waiting whether it will be a yes or a no.
Well, what happened basically after the formation, so we meet and we talk, we discuss, we explain that we go around the country, we put together, we talk with people there. People like advance reasons as to why we lost the elections. We put everything in the document form, we meet a party formally, and we hand over or submit the document to them, we report to them on the reasons why we lost the elections. And we call them and say, we did three things. With this research, now it is very, very important, the pertinent, or make we reform the party,
Okay.
or make we reform the constitution,
Mr. Kamara,
or make we review the constitution of the party.
is it possible that I give you some time for now you go reach to your destination? I don't know how far that is. Then that way you go able to be a bit more relaxed and hopefully we'll go get better coverage. Then we'll go continue. What do you think about that?
No problem, no problem. I almost enter, but I reach, make a fix up.
Wonderful, wonderful. Then will they come right back, yeah? Now give you a chance. Viewers, then I thank you for your patience. Will they come right back? Hold on, Mr. Sheridan, please. Just give me a second. Now just put them on a pause.
Okay.
Yeah.
I make you die for me, even if I wrong, not for life for me. Girl, I wanna show you my mommy, and now you alone go chop my money. Yeah, baby, I want to be your number one. I'm on my knees, I don't bow down. So baby, please, I want our. Come make we sing and dance around. Onto nene e baba majiwa. Fine girl, take me to Babel. Make you go down and wine out for me, but I'm gonna take you go Babel. I'm telling you, I'm telling the very truth. I'm telling you, me no have time to enjoy my love without you. Money go down, mommy love can down. Love to explode, let them drop time bomb. Na 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 na. Beautiful amusu, wait till you don't do so. Balagi girl busu, they say you do so, baby. Beautiful amusu, wait till you don't do so. Balagi girl busu, they say you do so, baby. Fire. You pretty pass your photo sweet like a salad. You go get me stuck up if you no follow. Me loving just explode like the twin tower. Never see the look sweet love begin sour. Why make you die for me? Even if I wrong, not for life for me. Girl, I wanna show you my mommy, and now you alone go chop my money. Why make you give me the style? Let me know the yard way better than the girl in the dance. So many man, I'm feeling the girl because them know she sabi dance. Don't give you contact my Adidas. All of the girl in the yard the dance, but all of them you sabi bass. Shows after shows after shows, tours after tours after tours after tours. Me and you shows after shows after shows, tours after tours after tours after tours. Beautiful amusu, wait till you don't do so. Balagi girl busu, they say you do so, baby. Beautiful amusu, wait till you don't do so. Balagi girl busu.
Welcome back for In a Way Come In. Just come in at the acknowledging in a little bit. But for now, just giving a heads up. As in I know we get some issue with guests when I'm Mr. Sheridan. So I've been finding them fit for now. He basically gets to in destination safely, and then from there we will continue with the interview. So and I thank you and I thank you for your patience. Now read through the comments and see who they around. Okay, so Mr. Prince King, welcome. Miss Sister Hate to your call today. That's yes, standing a good advice. Thank you for your concern. I'm not sure if now in the drive as per se, but yeah, it's the reason why I decided to just get to a destination that they go get back to it. Thank you, Mr. Prince. Thank you. Mr. Muhammad Islam, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Mr. Alusain Bangura, welcome there. Mr. Prince T, welcome, sir, welcome. And greetings to you right back. Mr. Prince King, okay, similar concern we get. Thank you again. Madam Asanatu W, welcome, madam. Mr. Taylor, welcome again. Mr. Almami Kanu, welcome, sir. Madam Salimatu Vincent, welcome once again. Mr. Truson J, welcome again. Mr. Kaloko, sure, no problem. I think I don't respond to you. Well noted. Hello, Madam Rama. Welcome, Madam. Thanks for your kind compliment. Hello, Mr. Manso. Welcome. United Kingdom in the house. Welcome. Mr. Khan. Welcome, sir. Hello, Mr. Arun Rashid Samura Nanadi. See you. Welcome, sir. Madam Martha Siste. Welcome. I don't know if I miss any of you now. No patience, no patience, no patience. Mr. Sheridan. And I all thank you. Will they come back? Now go to entertaining our force, yeah. Okay.
Alman on the mix. Covity.
And Mahmoud, yeah. Covity, yeah. Malade mio, baby. Stay with me, oh, sweet baby. Malade mio, baby. Stay with me, oh. Not gonna be for anybody.
I go malane you. Show me love way past makane. I go malane you, Bobo. Show me love way past makane. Oh baby, whole night I dey think about you, yeah. Whole night I dey think of you, yeah. Baby, my love is true. My love is true, baby. You the one I really need, yeah. You the one I really want, yeah. You the one where they bring me joy. You bring me joy. Only you will sabi turn me on, baby. Play that guitar, make we get some fun. Jiggy, me, baby, come and figgy, me.
Malade mio, baby. Stay with me, oh, sweet baby. Malade mio, baby. Stay with me, oh. Not gonna be for anybody.
I go malane you. Show me love way past makane.
And I just been listening to one way own sister, Madam Covey. Now see if I can respond to some of your questions them as we still the wait patiently for Mr. Sheridan. Let's see. Mr. Mohamed Mansare. No, not at this time. Only through Facebook for now. Then go to get time. But not at this time for answer your question. Hopefully in the future. I don't know if they go if they will allow it there though, because we are too direct and to the point and call things by the name here. So Madam Fatima Tature from United Kingdom, welcome once again, Madam. Thank you for your kind compliment. Mr. Prince K. Kamara, welcome again. Let's see what else. All right, noted, Mr. Prince. I see you suggestion. Thank you for that. Mr. Bobo Labo, welcome again. Okay. Amin, Madam or Mr. Aisha Hildebrandt. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Welcome. My pleasure, Mr. Kaloko. Welcome. Mr. Kanu, welcome. Madam Mata Sise, say na the blackout still, eh? No patience, Amoya. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't think so. Gets other question. Okay, Mr. Dumbia, I go ask them that's when they come back. Um, thank you so much, Mr. Mohammed Maka Islam. Thank you for your kind words. I'm humble. Thank you so much, Mr. Prince King. Thank you for your kind words. Well, now just address some of your concern. I will make special dedication to all the fans them in the upcoming days. And if we get issue, we go interfere with today, but you know go fear for now do and today because I don't notify in advance. Okay, the upcoming day I go do one we go dedicated to inner the fans them, the well wishers them, the members of this platform. So many things we will discuss together. And if you know get any question, that will be the day. It's gonna be sometime this week. I will pull the flyer out. So one of you concerned, Mr. Prince, is that I for try for balanced political party. I want you to be rest assured that I do reach out to all political party, and this platform I don't make them redundant. Wherein to make every Sierra Leonean feel free for no say this platform belong to we all. It doesn't matter which political party you belong, but please understand that when I do reach out to people, it's up to them for decide for honor the invitation or not. If there's already a preconceived notion, there's nothing I can do for convince anybody. I don't do my very best. I don't. There's a whole lot different people from all political party. Whether it's NGC. The other day we also get the C4C, NGC, APC, SLPP. They all don't kind of this platform, and need to look when are the invites, and they look at anybody in political affiliation, but rather any Sierra Leonean way ready for come, for joint voice, for come and discuss issues of relevance or issues affecting our nation. Oh, Madam Zainab, welcome. Madam Zainab Mance. I assume Madam Zainab from Canada. So the discussion today is with a exclusive interview with the leaders, them or the executive members of NRM. So we've been just to talk to the leader and chairman, when Mr. Sheridan, Mohamed Sheridan Kamara, but it drive. So I've been advising for them maybe reach to a destination, then at the bring and come back, there we go. Continue the discussion. I hope say I don't answer your question. And Mr. Prince, I hope say I don't answer your question, but again, like I said, the day why they dedicate to inner the fans them and the members of this platform, maybe you might get other questions the way you go and ask me when at the upcoming days, couple days from now, then you're more than welcome to ask me more questions. Hello, Mr. Clifford Koma. Welcome, sir. Welcome, Nana, to see you. My pleasure, Mr. Samura. Thank you, too, for being part. Thank you for all your support. Truly appreciate you. God bless you. Okay, what else? Yes, thank you, Mr. Manso. You don't make it clear to the audience. Thank you. Thank you. I'm humble. I'm humble, Mr. Islam. Thank you so much. Well, with that said, I think say make again some time the entertaining. I will come in and out, and you they check on how far Mr. Sheridan don't get. Then I will come in and out for informing. Yeah, now nobody now it's me on with just me on the display. So I come right back and I enjoy. Let's see which one I will get now. Let's see. I don't know if this one is.
Hardy the Bantan, representing for the hot girl level. Higher level studio, ocean pond the beats, yeah. My Jones and fame and your fever. Baby, no long thing. Show me and do me a favor. Me do the kwa bunting. I chill a man size so only me flavor. Now say me umpoa. Me jedi so umpoa ni me savior. Inti boom una me share. Una me share. Inti da una me share. Una me share. Inti boom una me share. Una me share.
You know what's not gonna be boring. Now again, back again, Mr. Honorable Tawa Conte. I believe saying I'm gonna engage in that. So you're not gonna be bored. How about that? Instead of all the music, make us give Honorable Tawa Conte again as we celebrate on this platform for being a patriotic Sierra Leonean. So I will play that there and then they come right back. And I thank you.
Thank you very much, Acting Director of Communication, for painstakingly taking time to run us through, as members of Parliament, the process, procedures, stages that we have gone through from the presentation of the Cabinet paper by the Ministry that warrants the setting up of a Cabinet subcommittee for the unbundling of SAMCAM, and the eventual Cabinet's recommendation as highlighted by the Minister. We want to appreciate it, and I'm sure members of Parliament are up to speed with the process. Let me state at this juncture two things. Firstly, I want to apologize that we were supposed to start at 11, we started a little late, and you witnessed us moving in and out of the committee room number one. It has nothing to do with somebody pulling the strings from behind, but it had to do with complying with parliamentary procedures and processes. It is Parliament. We have the Constitution to observe the governor, and we also want to keep the respectability of our standing orders. So we have to go back and forth and engage and see what standing orders we are going to look at, or what standing orders should guide the process. Having said that, let me also state that references have been made so many surveys done in other countries regarding their performance for similar function performed by SAMCAB, as in the case of CCL or other agencies in other countries, specifically like the Acting Director of Communication stated that they are now enjoying a grant because they have complied with the West Africa Regional Communication Infrastructure Program, WASIP. Whereas Sierra Leone has failed to comply. But members have heard, we've listened, we've known the reasons why SALCAB is to be unbundled. Notwithstanding that, I want to take brief time to read to all. Let me state the SALCAB will not be making presentation. I'm sorry. Section 62 of the Constitution gives power to the Minister to supervise the ministry. So hence, if there are issues concerning SALCAB, I pray you listen and react accordingly if and when the Minister directs such questions to you. Notwithstanding, let me read the Cabinet's conclusion, or the Cabinet's paper that the Minister referred to. Minister of Information, Government of Sierra Leone, Minutes Paper. Minister of Information and Communications. 1. Below is an extract from the minutes of the 7th meeting 2020 held on Wednesday, 12th August 2020. Memo number CP 2020-67. unbundling of the government of Sierra Leone fiber optic assets. Summary of the proposal. That is summary of the proposal presented by the Minister to Cabinet for the eventual unbundling of SACAB. Sorry. The Minister of Information and Communication presented a proposal for Cabinet to 1. Approve the unbundling of the government of Sierra Leone fiber optic cable assets into A. The ACE submarine cable. I think ACE is Africa
Coastal Europe.
Africa Coastal Europe submarine cable for the management and operation of the cable landing station CLS. B. National Fiber Backbone NFB network for the management and operation of the National Terrestrial Fiber Network. Roman 2. Approve the development of clear license framework for the operations of the ACE and the NFB monopoly. Approve the establishment of a new entity to handle the operations and management of the National Fiber Backbone as an open access infrastructure provider in the market. Roman 4. Approve the implementation roadmap and activity timelines for the unbundling of the national fiber assets. The government of Sierra Leone, in partnership with the World Bank, the Islamic Development Bank, and the Chinese Exim Bank, have made significant investments since 2010 to improve the telecommunication infrastructure through the deployment of submarine cable, standing for international subsea connectivity, and terrestrial national fiber backbone for domestic and regional interconnections. Total government investment on the submarine network is 25 million and 43 million on the terrestrial, with a recently concluded new investment of 30 million from the China Exim Bank to deploy additional 660 kilometers of investment appetite is driven by simple and yet powerful aspiration to increase broadband penetration and create the enabling environment to deploy a digital inclusive society. Despite the significant investment made by governments over the past years, the real impact of these investments is yet to be realized. Since the formation of SALCAP, the business has been operating at a near break-even trend, sustaining minimum operating expenses. Sorry, it's a reprint of.
I thought you needed to change your glasses.
It's a reprint, so it's difficult to read.
You could have asked for, declassify it for the purpose of this.
I think I'm there.
Okay.
With zero recapitalization investments to strengthen the infrastructure, improve access, reliability, and affordability, presently the current management of the Sierra Leone cable infrastructure is generating an average annual payout of $360,000 to government of Sierra Leone. With zero investment from current cash flow, all new investments have been further guaranteed by the government, thereby increasing the overall exposure to debt. The proposed management contract made will increase the annual net payouts to the government of Sierra Leone from current run rate at an average of $360,000 to 1.8 million, and a substantial new capital investment spread over the operating lease period to strengthen network operation with zero additional liability exposure to the government. Cabinet decision. 1. Approve the proposal presented by the Minister of Information and Communications, subject to 2 below. The Minister read 2 below, but for clarity, I will read 2 below. Noted the statement by His Excellency the President that the Minister of Information and Communication should collaborate with the Attorney General and Minister of Justice to ensure that all the legal issues related to the unbundling process are fully addressed. This meeting was held on the 12th of August 2020. Honorable members, permit me to draw your attention to paragraphs of the presidential speech read to this House on Thursday, 2nd May 2019 at 10 a.m. I will confine myself to paragraphs 174, 175, 176, and 177. and it covers improving information, communication, and technology, ICT. The President noted this. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the current management of SALCAB inherited a negative portfolio in August 2018, with a cumulative loss of 3.8 billion from January to July 2018, a debt exposure of 58 billion, with a less than 47% monthly revenue collection penetration. I am now pleased to report that in less than a year, SALCAB made a net profit of 10 billion loans, recalibrated the business model to offer a value proposition that reduced the price of wholesale data by 48%, increased data utilization and uptake by 100%, from a monthly average of 8 gig to 16 gig, and increased monthly revenue by 32%. Paragraph 175. The new management also inherited a network that was in terrible shape. The challenges included no spares to support service recovery in the event of downtime, and no national and international redundancy. The entire country only had one circuit going up north to Lisbon. In less than 6 months, the new management deployed 2 international redundancies in Paris and Accra, added to Lisbon, that earned the business an uptime of 99.9%. The team has redesigned the terrestrial fiber network to help operators transport a large amount of data cheaper and faster. They activated a fiber point of presence in 28 provincial cities and townships. This helped operators like QCell to roll out the network at the back of the fiber backbone. The new management is also migrating existing operators such as Afcom, Orange, and Online to the terrestrial fiber. Paragraph 176. The current management team has reduced operating expenses by 37% through strategic cost savings initiative. They have attracted the right skills sets that gave them the leverage to terminate a contract agreement with an international commercial consultancy firm, which saved the business over 41,000 monthly contract for international IP transit, has been reduced from a whopping wholesale price of $38,000 to $4,700 with full redundant content without compromising quality. Paragraph 177, that is the way forward in the coming years. In the coming years, SALCAB will launch a quarterly tech startup competition that will help drive innovation, create an international redundancy which will serve as a backup to the existing submarine cables and will help make the network more robust and resilient. Develop a data center that will be centralized, host of all government and private sector data in the country. Partner with strategic international partners to expand rural connectivity in the country. Provide internet connectivity in 500 schools and universities by 2023 under the school connectivity project, and roll out phase 2 of the national terrestrial fiber network. Honorable members, on that note, I would love to have you juxtapose the cabinet paper and the presentation by His Excellency the President, so as to ascertain whether SALCAB was viable from the dates President presented this report as against the dates the Minister of Information and Communication presented a paper to Cabinet for the unbundling of an entity, of an entity that is supposedly operating on mere break-evens and on as bare bones. Honorable members, SALCAB had operated. Please see, you are going to ask the question. I am just addressing. SALCAB had operated on bare bones from 2018 August to 12th August 2020. But yet the Ministry of Finance and the Minister of Information and Communication consider SALCAB as the end user and the principal settler of a liability of 294 billion euros, in addition to existing debts that already SALCAB cannot pay. Honorable members, you have the floor.
I recognize Honorable Kabo. I firstly want to express my profound thanks and appreciation to the chairman of these two committees and the ministry for the presentation. But firstly, Parliament has always invited MDs because we want to hear from them and we want to get their own side before we make position as members of parliament. So me, it is totally unfair for us to have written an agenda for this program, and part of the agenda, SALCAB should have made a presentation, because according to the presentation made by the ministry, I'm coming, Mr. Chairman, please, Mr. Chairman, please, or else I will leave this meeting and go. Yes. And according to the presentation made by the ministry, SALCAB is highly indicted. You agree with me that they said just for the establishment of the terrestrial, the backbone, a loan of 74 million, and government was supposed to pay that loan. SALCAB was supposed to pay the loan, and it could interest you to note that according to the presentation, government only paid 10.4 million, and SALCAB paid 0.34 million. That is the more reason why we should give SALCAB an opportunity to explain themselves, so that we get to the bottom of this. But if this thing has been prejudiced and the ministry has been put, the ministry has been given an opportunity to make a statement, and we invited SALCAB here and want to just keep them at bay, some of us are not going to be part of this. We are not going to be part of this. So I want to, and interestingly, I just took time to read. I just took time to read. Am I presented? Thank you. I just took time to read certain paragraph of the document presented to this committee by SALCAB. Yes. And let me just read for the edification of everybody here. It says SALCAB has been supporting the e-governance network in Sierra Leone by providing internet connectivity to over 100 government ministries, departments and agencies since November 2016. Currently, SALCAB is only billing government of Sierra Leone through the Ministry of Information and Communication the sum of $50,000 for bandwidth consumption, and this charge excludes operation and bandwidth. But read what is most interesting here. The Ministry of Information and Communication was designated to serve as interface between SALCAB and other MDAs for the utilization of this e-governance network. Unfortunately, the MDAs have not been and still not fulfilling their financial commitment to SALCAB. Meaning, these MDAs for which SALCAB has been providing this still owe SALCAB. They have not been paid to SALCAB. Who is responsible for that? And according to this document, SALCAB has been providing internet service or e-governance facility for ministry, departments and agency over 100. They have extended to schools. Now the unbundling of NAPTOP of SALCAB is going to ensure SALCAB only takes care of the landing station, and the backbone is issued to another company. So Mr. Chairman, please, I want us to give SALCAB an opportunity to defend the indictment on them by the ministry, so that this committee will be in a better position to say whether SALCAB is capable of running itself or whether SALCAB should be unbundled. If that is not permitted, I am going to say that I and other members of parliament in this committee will not be party to this hearing. We will walk off. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Abukago. I thank the Honorable for his eloquent and exquisite presentation. I think before we get to the point where SALCAB will react to some of the issues, I would want SALCAB to continuously wait and copiously take notes and observe exactly what is happening within the committee. You've heard the ministry, and I have read two separate documents, honorable members. If you could allow me, can we allow the minister to tell us between the two documents which one is true and which one is inconsistent? His Excellency made a presentation that, let me finish, patient. His Excellency made a presentation that SALCAB has emerged as one of the most profitable entity under the Ministry of Information and Communication. And in that speech, there are 11 paragraphs under improving information and communication and technology. And 6, that is 44%, of the total speech on the Ministry of Information constitutes the work on SALCAM. Right. So if you can exercise patience, if the minister can tell us which of them is right, whether it is the presentation to cabinet that SALCAM is not making money and they are living on bare bones and that they are only surviving at break even, or the one that the president presented to Parliament. Mr. Minister.
Okay, so okay, I have done a presentation. Cabinet has concluded by your own admission. I am a member of cabinet, so charged with implementing it. So I'm not going to be drawn into, validating one thing or the other. The cabinet was presided over by His Excellency the President, and you just read the cabinet conclusion. That is what, as minister, I am bound by. Until otherwise advised, I have a cabinet conclusion to implement, and I am very scrupulously going to adhere to that. Right? I am scrupulously going to adhere to that.
Mr. Minister.
Concerns have been expressed.
Order, please. Mr. Minister. Sorry. Are you telling us that we should, as members of Parliament, ignore completely this policy statement presented by His Excellency the President and subsequent policy statement that he will present, because you are telling us that the information presented are not consistent?
I have not said so.
Sorry, Mr. Minister. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
You are telling us that the information is inconsistent. You are telling us that the information you presented, or the President presented to us, was to set an ambush for the Minister of Information to walk into. Is that what I said?
You try to lay a snare for me. You try to waylay me. I'm too mature and grown up to waylay. Let's leave that one. Let's leave that one. Yes, even before Parliament, I have the right to defend myself.
And you have?
Of course, you have the right. You have the right.
Yeah, so let nobody will they think about
You are
my
a
head.
citizen of this country, so you have the right.
So, having said that, I'm not going to, I am still trying to be the big boy in the room. I am saying, when we have
Order, Mr. Minister. If you are at the Ministry of Information and Communication, you are the big boy. You are the big boy. As I seated here, order. As I seated here, I sit as the Speaker of Parliament.
okay, you are the biggest boy in the room. Respect. Okay, it does not take away the fact that I'm also a big boy in the room. You are the biggest boy in the room, by virtue of where I sit right now. I mean, let us be mutually respectful as we go through this process. I don't want us to end separately, So, you have a situation where, even for loan effectiveness, I don't want to go there. I am not going to discuss this further. I have a cabinet conclusion to implement. I am here because of the great difference, the great respect I have for you as lawmakers, right? And that is what I want to stick with. If you have other facts, this is an executive decision. I mean, there are other ways you could approach the executive, but I'm not going beyond this.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Minister. Honorable members, I think we are about to hit a brick wall. That is to say, the minister is not ready to answer questions. Honorable members, we are about to hit a brick wall. That is to say, the justifications advanced for the unbonding of SALCAM, they are not feasible. Right. Honorable members, we are about to hit a brick wall that the minister has deceived cabinet. Right. Honorable members, we are about to hit a brick wall that the principal primary recommendation by the World Bank was to divest government interests from SALCAM, which the government monopolized in 2013 under the APC. It was the monopolization of the divestiture, inclusion in the WASIP projects that led to the suspension, like the acting director of communication said, that led to the suspension of Sierra Leone from the World Bank project. We were only included after the Ebola because of humanitarian grounds. And if taking all of this into consideration, I don't see in any way where the Minister of Finance or the Minister of Information can list a liability institution in SARCAM to be the end user of a loan of 294 billion euros. SARCAM is going to be unbundled. Let it be known that the Minister did not explain to Parliament the reasons why SARCAM should be unbundled, because from what he has presented and from the questions asked is that he is not ready to validate information provided by the Ministry of Information and Communication to the President for the development that have taken place at SARCAM. We have also seen that the process of consultation has come at the end of the process, that at the beginning, those that invested money in the formation of SARCAM, the World Bank, the IDB and others should have been consulted, like it was done for the unbundling of the NPA. We have also seen that because of refusal to divest our interests, we could not benefit like other countries, like the acting director of communications, like Ghana and Liberia, who are now enjoying the World Bank loan that has been converted to grants because government has refused to divest. So what I would have thought, I'll give you time to say, what I would have thought that the minister could have put forward is the essence and reasonability of government to consider divestiture now. Because SARCAM is making less money because the wholesale they are giving to the MNOs is at the prerogative of the MNOs, because they can still operate their voice call, like the acting director said, at a run rate or at a financial run rate of $700,000 annually or monthly, as the case may be. So they can survive without SARCAM. So as such, the principal generating source of income for SARCAM could have been divesting SARCAM so that they can make more money. But as it is, we cannot get the information that's consistent with the reasons advanced for unbundling. So, honorable members, yes, sir. I can give you time to ask a few questions. If the minister chooses to respond, he can. If he cannot, at least the public understands that the minister is in contempt of Parliament.
Okay,
Mr. Chairman.
Honorable, thank you. Proceed.
Thank you very much. Within the last 2 weeks, as members of Parliament, we've seen a pattern from the executive that is unique. Just 2 days ago, we held a meeting with the Ministry of Trade. Let me stand for those at the back, please, Mr. Chairman, permit me.
Stand for your right.
And we held a meeting with the Ministry of Trade, and they came again to us. They were going to like knife off certain departments and agencies under them to the ministry itself. What the pattern we've seen of late is ministries are taking off the most, well, let me use the word, beefy side of agencies to themselves and stripping off those agencies that were made by Parliament to go dry. And this trend, if continued by this current administration, of which we as members of Parliament are part of, will not do good to this nation. In the last presidential debate, what came out clearly was the series of questions of saying people who are speechwriters of the president should stop putting the president on the balance in a situation in which what he says is not reflective of the reality. What the truth is, this information the president read to us here did not go direct to the president. It passed through the Minister of Information. And reliably informed, the Minister of Information is part of the speechwriting team. So what we are asking for, Mr. Minister, it's simple. You are not obliged to answer to us, but we are obliged to tell the public that what you gave the president, of which the president related to us in Parliament for the nation, is directly opposite to what you gave the president in a cabinet conclusion. So the confusion now over SARCAM is the very minister giving two sides of the story. In cabinet, SARCAM is no profit making, SARCAM is a burden to government, SARCAM is a disgrace financially to Sierra Leone. Any president will tell you if it is so, go ahead. But in reality, the president read to us is SARCAM is progressive, SALCAB is making profit. SALCAB is, in fact, it's one of the best in the information sector. Where are we? So we are saying as a nation, as members of parliament, we owe it to our people. Mr. Minister, you owe it to the president. You are accountable to the president. We are accountable to the people. And whatever you do that affects the people, we are not going to accept. Let's put it black and white before you. That if you fail to answer our questions, as little as you might see us, you are the big boy in the room. That is correct, Mr. Minister. No, you are the big man in the room. But we are going to tell you as a parliament that if you don't answer our questions here, we will be left with no options. But to tell you, first you deceive the president. And you're deceiving us again as members of parliament. And this culture of deceiving people because we have authority. And you know what? Sorry to say this to you, Mr. Minister, but the way you respond to us was so arrogant. You displayed complete arrogance before us. And this is no, let's face this reality. No, let's face this reality. No, that is complete arrogance. It was an issue that was as members of parliament. No, I'm calm. I am calm. I stopped 6 months ago.
The Honorable Abdul Karim Kamara. Honorable members, Honor, please. Let me take this opportunity. Let me take this opportunity to calm the nerves of members of parliament. I know you are grieved.
No, we are not.
I know you are feeling impugned. I know members of parliament are sticklers, but I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you as the people's representative to do the needful. I sit here representing the Speaker of Parliament. What the minister said was in my presence and to my hearing. I could have been in the same position as you, but leadership dictates that I should manage the situation. What is clear is we have an agency in SALCAB that is currently at the verge of being unbundled for the wrong reasons. We have an agency in SALCAB that has not had the opportunity, including today, to make a presentation to the people's representative on neither cabinet because they have never been given the opportunity. Today we wanted to give you the opportunity, but I'm sure if we even give you the opportunity now, you will not take it. Because you have seen that Parliament knows and Parliament is an effective Parliament.
Sure.
You have admired the work of parliamentarians today that they don't like or hate anybody. They like Sierra Leone and want to protect the interest and image of this country. And in doing that, I ask that when you ask your questions, ask your question and let the minister not answer, please.
Yes.
Please, I am asking you, ask your question devoid of any input into it. And let the minister don't answer.
Can I respond to the few that came before this?
No, Mr. Minister, can you hold on? Mr. Minister, can you take notes?
Cooperative and collaborative relationship. We work together on the repeal of the criminal libel law. You made history for yourselves and for the country. We work together on the repeal of the IMC bill 2020. We are currently working together on the cybercrime bill, and in coming days, that was why I asked the other day that you probably might need to consider making me an honorary member of parliament, because I am becoming a very permanent feature of parliament, which is why I was a little concerned about, but it is one of those things. We are moving on. I remain committed to this process. I have been given marching orders by cabinet, by His Excellency, by government. I will continue to brief parliament on this process as it unfolds. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. Honorable members, We invited the Director of Regulatory Administration and the Director of Engineering at SALCAM as NATCOM because of the state of the meeting economic statement of getting the meeting back on track, and several things have unfolded today this afternoon, since morning to afternoon. And as Chairman of Transparency and Accountability, given a mandate under the standing orders and the Constitution of Sierra Leone, I see maintaining decorum and keeping with the spirit of transparency and accountability to have thought of inviting SACAM and the Ministry of Information and Communication for us to understand as an arm of government. Let me restate that as an arm of government, three arms of government exist: the judiciary, the executive, and the legislature. So as an arm of government, we believe that it was best in the interest of the people of this country, since we represent them, for them to understand exactly what is happening with SADCAB and other agencies under the Ministry of Information and Communication. Considering the nature of the job that I accepted when it was approved in the Chamber of Parliament, I realized it's going to be a daunting task. I realized it's going to be a Herculean task. I realize much is expected from me from both Parliament and the people of this country. When once I subscribed the vote on the 25th of April 2018, I knew I am going into a task and I am going to enter into uncharted territories. Today is no different. Today is another day that my resolve has been tested. Today is another day that we should believe that Sierra Leone comes first and Sierra Leone is bigger than any other person. On that note, I want to sadly announce my resignation as chairman for Transparency and Accountability Committee, effective immediately.
All of us are
I adjourn the meeting.
all of us. Wow.
And a welcome back. Mr. Min Kailogo join we soon, and we'll still wait for Mr. Sheridan. But also, before I forget, I know say one of we members then of this noble platform ask me or remind me for they give updates. How accurate this message are, what they about for share, I'm not sure, but a critical and vital for every Sierra Leonean. Take notes, listen careful. The reason being, while I've been to play the thing where happened at Parliament with Honorable Tawa and the team, a second audio then sent to me was similar to that of the first one, where they use the same, and this not alleged as one be credible, not alleged statement. The first person where they can play on, it make and clear say this na message when an authentic message or na things where it do all in fact findings before it decide for pull out the audio. So as we believe in the importance of saving lives and property, again, it gives some advice to Sierra Leoneans them on this audio. I don't know this man, I not getting number. And I believe say Inkself go to watch this platform. Do ya sir? They can play your audio. Please now for reach out to this platform. Maybe you self go get a day here where you go talk, or if not further audios them, because I not get your number directly. But the message where they send to Sierra Leoneans important. Again, I go use the word allege, so no one go hold we accountable. But again, important that Sierra Leonean hear this message. So they play the first one, like I say, they get similar language to that of the second one where they play when they just sent me less than 30 minutes ago while we've been there in the process of watching this video. So they can play them, especially for within a salon, in a puts in a guard up. and just be vigilant. And I thank you again.
Hello. The audio number one, I forget to advise Sarah Linian. This will be just 5 minute audio. I advise every Sarah Linian. The man and others get to provoke and unrest. When we do something, we all salon people and will come out. We will not come out. Because I don't want
again, and I remember it said and they provoke an unrest. If in a kitikata from in a the submission of comrade, the man where they call himself Comrade Creator, Mr. Amadou, retired sergeant. We read some of the example and many before a interview yesterday. We they look and say na riots, and now we don't look and say, of course, it was like a planned thing. So again, we they say allege on this case, we don't know, but at the same time, na go be vigilant and listen to it. From waiting this man, they say it's like a planned things they in the making, and necessarily Sarah go be aware. Again, it is alleged. Me no know I get in source, but again, similar one they send me back again just now. So while they wait for them gentlemen, them I say now share and to now.
they want take for overthrow Mother Bill. When I not come out, when I not come out, when I not support, like whatever they do, and kill anybody so when I not come out do.
I they rewind okay? Back again.
Hello. The audio number one, I forget to advise Sarah Linian. This will be just 5 minute audio. I advise every Sarah Linian. The man and others get to provoke and unrest. When we do something, we all salon people and will come out. We will not come out. Because I don't want the one take for overthrow Mother Bill. We will not come out, we will not come out, we will not support. Like whatever they do, and kill anybody so we will not come out do. Okay? We will not come out do. These things are chocolate. Me Emeka Odumegwu, they tell everyone in a salon. The one that when they say they suffer in a salon, where they don't get for it, where they pay high house rent, where they don't get the money, landlord they pull them come on a house because they need to pay. So landlord they pull them come on a house because they are APC or they are C4C or they are NGC. Because of party business, the landlord they pull them come on a house. They want the way them family they don't buy for nothing a community hospital and government hospital because doctor you are not money for pay the doctor for make a attend to now. We are all one way or the other. They want the way they case and police where police no move because Mother being hand inside the police. They want the way they case na court. Court not look inside a case because Mother be doing hand inside the SAPP they hand inside court case. They want the way they get landed, where they get housing, where a new man don't seize, Sandin said don't seize. Don't mind it. We are not coming from this. Nobody knows what coming out do. You're going to tell me about my business. Maybe she will not in this place. Because all they want to do, they want to the international community say, let's make overthrow because there was unrest in the country and the president will be able to already take care of the situation, so they overthrow. And these are part of them. Mother Bill is sick, bad, one need to tell you, Emeka Odumegwu, in life, they don't Satan in hand right now because God don't forsake Mother Bill long ago. In life, they don't Satan in hand. Now Satan will left hand for can continue the evil job or Satan will take and go. Okay, because she don't do good job for her. Now salon. So now the order. This now Emeka today, now the 11th of September, when the second audio this attached to the first one were left. 9 days. I will send them to you and I will get her. You are not coming out of now. Just go about your business because women and others, they don't finish doing. I just get the information now. They don't finish for do the last meeting. Now soon they want pull out of the place. That false chimney man. When they for saying that in your local man. Now false. Now the media people they serve, they want pull and come out. Then Jubel, they don't get place for her. Jubel, now inside the fire room, Jubel will die. Now inside the fire room, the first fire room, now they will kill Jubel. Okay? Because when they say people they can't attack them, now it make a threat. So, this America, whatever information, we are take them and run. Now we are safety are the fight for. Now safety are the for. If we not get them for eat, we can get them for leave. We can get chance for leave now the land where God give me all we call Sierra Leone. We're supposed to live together. There's certain people then called the Minde Claxion. But all the Minde, most of the Minde from the southeast, Thailand, Kenya, Pujan. Okay? So, we must keep abreast. America will tell you more. As the news they come meet me, people in the coming from Future, the one they call me for coffee, if I'm ready to cost me $100, the one they call me for talk to me about what they go on, and I verify them. When they keep calling the same subject out there from different telephone numbers, I don't really know whether my care. They say go call on my number then. Well, will verify. Thank you everyone. God bless you. God will cover on our all. In Jesus' name we pray.
Okay, again, I know they for propaganda, I know they for play games because this involve my fellow Sierra Leoneans them life. Well, anything when it has to do with saving life and it critical and the man make and clear say it do fact checking and he make multiple calls before he pull that audio. That is one. I do not know this man. I never engage with him on a phone or vice versa. And the list goes on. Then again, like I say, a second one way similar way then just sent to me again. I can always say this platform will believe in peace. We believe that everybody for be a law-abiding citizen, and I will continue for advice. We will continue for advice people them for them stay as law-abiding citizen. They not take things in their own hand. But if there's any concern from the advice way they give, I got advice in and then I stay indoor. In I not try for come out from what he said. This now is second one where then just send again. I play that one day as well. We're similar to what in this man say. We make a really worried.
Yeah, hello to every Salon. Good morning. This is Mr. Salon. Please, I just get a breaking news on the desk this morning when at 6:35 a.m. where I will do this particular message. Please, I wake up this morning and I get this from the correspondent. Lima, they don't hold a final meeting yesterday in Akokri. Yesterday night. Please, they don't put everything in place how for overthrow Mabio. Please. They don't set the social man inside the military, and a one great thing now don't stop them, according to what Lima say, that Alpha gets rid of Sule. Please, as we all see what's happening in Mali, so they also bring the same thing as Sierra Leone, but they want for the Suleiman where they rule Sierra Leone, make it be Mende. Now this time don't go on, and this they don't finalize yesterday. So now don't forget to rid of Sule. Then from there, then we do something at the council where they make the people of Sierra Leone come out and protest. And when they protest, please, they don't hold this meeting even with the civil society then. Right? When I did for lead this demonstration yesterday, they don't hold this meeting with even the civil society then. Well, as much as the people of Sierra Leone, they come and announce for protest, they fix a date. The people of Sierra Leone protest, the social man they don't put in place to capitalize on that for overthrow themselves. For overthrow Mother Bio, so the power will still be inside the Mende camp. This man plans so then they put a date, then they continue for cause another riot in the country. So they will fix a date when they give them 3 to 4 to 5 years before they will return the country back into democracy. Now the final meeting is all with some civil society then, where they get to come and fix a date after they don't get rid of Sule. Or they don't get rid of Sule if Sule agree with the possible way they will make the head of state. So they don't send people around Sule for them to try for confusion. Now this they go on now in Sierra Leone. Please must share this particular message. This is a time for them to bring out a press release. Please share this particular message. They don't hold that meeting yesterday. Either I'll forget rid of Sule or then we talk to Sule if Sule will comply about the social man want for give for let the rule Sierra Leone if they end up for overthrow Mother Bio. Then all this meeting with some of the civil society in Sierra Leone, with some of the religious council and religious leaders then that's Sierra Leone. Please share this particular message. Now this that the final meeting with the old yesterday at Kokri when Lima held this particular meeting, the 10th of September yesterday. Thank you, Mr. Salon. Preview for sure.
Once again, anything what they share with, because when it's with me they do not have, I can always say they get authentic evidence. In this case, this not alleged evidence from what they try for bring to the attention of Sierra Leonean, whether it is true or not. It is important that Sierra Leoneans then they on the watch, and also that the officials they also know say 2 audios they out where they make such strong statements where it be say we not for take lightly as Sierra Leonean. We don't want anything where go bring or interfere with peace and stability of that nation. So it is important that we talk about it, we make it clear, we bring it on the open, and if there's God forbid, I assume say there's no such plan, but God forbid if there is, at least Sierra Leoneans they don't know. As a Muslim or as a Sierra Leonean, I get a responsibility, and the responsibility when you hear something like this, like I say, why I read the first one, I was shocked yesterday. Immediately again, when they sent me this one about less than 30 minutes ago, I said, now it is my responsibility tomorrow. God forbid, if anything happen, I no go, my conscience go set me free. Say I've been bringing at the open, and again, I they use the word again repeatedly that is alleged case, allege, and I don't hear it for myself. I did not say it. They identify themselves, Mr. Omega and Mr. Salon, where now the 2 people they will basically bring this to the notice of Sierra Leonean. So whether it is true now or not, Sierra Leoneans, please be vigilant of your surrounding, be aware, and that's no more me go say my conscience don't clear now. Say I don't do me own what I can do in my own little way as a Sierra Leonean for make sure say stability and peace for every Sierra Leonean, or safety for every Sierra Leonean is always a priority that this we platform. And I thank you again. I allege, and it is say it happened or it happen, but it's necessary for now we listen. Make a try forget to both of them, because Mr. Minka will be done just until me said already, but I not see come on yet. Then they come back, and I thank you for your patience. They come right back.
It's Cammy, baby. You love the sweet me heart, tinini, 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 tinini. Oh yeah, tinini, tinini, tinini. Baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart, tinini, oh yeah, tinini, tinini, tinini. Oh yeah, tinini, tinini, tinini. Oh what a feeling when you find a special one. We're gonna make you happy, and we're gonna love you truly. I'm not gonna able to explain, no, cause this feeling is so magical, very romantical, the way that you love me, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, oh. You love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart. You love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart. You love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart. Baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart. Tinini, 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 tinini. Baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart. Tinini, 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 tinini.
My heart tinini, 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 tinini. My heart tinini, 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 tinini. I love you that I know. From my crack to freetown, them go see them bow down. We go with them hands down. I love you that I know. From my crack to freetown, them go see them bow down. We go with them hands down. Girl, you make me happy, but damn I am so lucky. It is a same to a friend, yeah, breathe your heart, come and make you happy.
Baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart. Tinini, 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 tinini. Oh yeah, tinini, tinini, tinini. Baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart. Tinini, oh yeah, tinini, tinini, tinini. Tinini, tinini, tinini. I like the way you love me, I love the way you hold me. Now you just
And I welcome back. While we dey wait for Mr. Sheridan, it seemed like it did take longer than we actually anticipated. So we did come now and continue on with Mr. Min Kailo, where I go allow him for now introduce himself. Instead, they get some network issue for come live, so I don't get her on the phone. We will continue with the interview for now until the other device connect. Hopefully, then in I go see am live. If not, we go continue and finish this part of the interview through with the phone. Welcome, sir. Kindly take this opportunity for introduce yourself, sir.
Thank you very much. Good evening, listeners. Good evening, all. I am Comrade Minkailo Kuroma, the official spokesman of the National Information Movement and Outreach Coordinator. I am delighted, Khadija, to be on your program.
It is an honor to have you here. Welcome, sir. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule for honor the invitation. Can you hear me?
I am getting you loud and clear.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
You're wonderful. You're most welcome. So now we learn to today's interview. We start off with you, the leader and chairman of the NRM, when Mr. Mohamed Sheridan Kamara, but he may get some hiccup with the internet issue. So I assume and hope say he go join with later, and at the same time he may travel too. So for safety, I advise him for maybe he gets to a destination before we carry on. Now we go to some of the questions the way I've been asking. I will ask some of them to you. I don't give you the definition, or let's say what's in the acronym NRM mean, for the benefit of we audience them. For the one that we just don't come, you go take the opportunity for now start that all over again. Waiting at the NRM for them people the way they sometimes maybe careful bulon way sometimes don't understand nothing about politics, but just the this word these letters the NRM. So kindly take the opportunity for explain that to the audience, please.
In the first place, before I go for explain the abbreviation NIM, I think I want to make a few corrections.
Yeah.
Mohamed Sheridan Kamara is not the leader of the NRM. In fact, the NRM will not get chairman and leader. Okay. Now, chairman we get. The chairman of the NRM is the Honorable Sheridan Kamara. The Secretary General of the NRM is Tijan Conte Esquire. Minkaili Kuroma is the official spokesman and outreach coordinator of NRM. Sheridan was the chairman long ago when we commenced this movement some 2 years ago. We made him chairman, but for obvious reasons, considering the fact that there will be the type of deviate from the original objectives of the movement, we will put her aside and we'll get a new chairman. And I think it's also appropriate for me to reach out to the Honorable Sheridan Kamara and get an interview with him. If you want to interview the chairman of NRM as it is right now, I think the most appropriate person for interview at the Honorable Sheridan Kamara is the chairman of the NRM. Now, the NRM means National Information Movement. That is the meaning of this abbreviation. The thing is, we form NRM for look into the things that already happen within the APC, we view as not correct. We know they help the party, and they don't reform the party. Now that makes we form the NRM. The NRM was created to ensure we advocate for democratic reforms within the APC, so that we can have a modern day and democratic constitution. We can have a level playing field for all and solely. That is why we created the NIM. And then going forward, we don't achieve a lot. We don't achieve a lot indeed.
Wonderful, sir. So I want to tell you plenty thank you for the correction in terms of the leader or the chairman, when Honorable Siraji Rowling, an individual where I've been get the opportunity, coincidentally, I share one of the interview I've been get with about a year ago. So if I don't know that, I probably also make an obligation for make sure saying say be part of this discussion. But rest assured that I will get reach out to for make a schedule an upcoming interview with for now get better understanding from your point of view as well. Thank you so much again.
That would be great.
Yes,
that would be great.
Absolutely. And I apologize for any Obviously, it is
It's
obvious.
okay.
Yeah, it is obvious that is in some insight issue them way we will go into in a little bit. So now you don't give a better understanding as to waiting have been the aim, the objective of coming up with the NRM. So when wouldn't have been the man or that individual where initiate the actual NRM?
Yeah, well, the idea of forming an NIM came from, some individuals. In fact, the initial name not to be NIM. We get Todima Thomas Sise, we then can call head of tradition. We get Almami Toronka, we get Ibrahim Ben Kabo, we get Amos Dumbuya, with Usman Bika Kamara, and at the five been sit down at party office after we've been done lost election. My name discussed the formation of a certain movement we go advocate for democratic reforms within the APC. So then take this idea to Mohamed Sheridan Kamara, when I be the first leader of the NIM, then go explain to him. So, then begin to discuss around that. Then they approach me now because, we don't get a long-standing relationship. When we are at the university, I was their president. So they approached me with this discussion. So we think then we propose a name in our Council of Radical Elite. I tell them, say we cannot use Council of Radical Elite. Let me the APC like grassroots party, where encompasses a lot of different people left. So now use the movement. And then we take the National Reformation Movement. For obvious reasons, it has to bearing with the National Reformation Council in 1967, where they prevent Shaka Stevens for take over political governance. Now that particular movements they bring them, we maybe rank officers then be actually, overthrow government, make sure say that they happen. So now based on that, they will choose that name day.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Hello.
So, yes, sir.
Yeah.
You hear me, sir?
I will get you loud and clear.
Wonderful. So another question where I've been asked, Mr. Mohamed Sheridan Kamara, was that when Inabin decide for come up with the NRM, Inabin at any time engage, like when they go say the big one there, or the one that will be the old party politic game, like in the likes of the Secretary General, when Mr. Fode Yansane, and I be engage any of them forget the idea or the opinion as to what and think about in our intention or in our aim and goal for the NRM.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
When we start this movement, yes, we get the first meeting of the Secretary General of the party, when I allowed you Usman Fode and Sane. In fact, one party process we suggest say, we finally use the name Council of Radical Elites, because the APC is a grassroots party. They welcome the idea because they think say the party for reform. Although along the way we may get issues with them, say until lately we don't begin the meet, don't the dialogue, and don't they get solution for solve this whole problem within the APC, and for more could get peace, allow get a united APC. But to meet them initially, when we commenced the idea for start a reform movement, to meet them, we engage constructively, then give their input. So to answer your question, yes, we meet them.
So I'm glad you. It's always two sides to the story because Mr. Sheridan been give with a picture say and I not be meet them because there's a possibility say then go discouraging her in a gold or in a aim for basically bring about NRM. So I'm glad you don't get clarity from you.
No.
Yes, sorry, sir.
We meet them. I think the Secretary General is alive and kicking. Anytime you get chance, you can interview also. I think if they're alive, he's strong, inside will tell you.
Okay.
Initially, we'll start NIM waiting on a role day, waiting on the input we make.
Wonderful. So there were so many pictures where they surfaced the social media platform where in a being wear in a I don't know if not a type of uniform when I gets like some type of hat what we'll call like a beret when I can wear when I been sit down with the then president His Excellency Dr. Ines Baikoma. I don't know if na home or where in a don't take that picture there. We been give like the impression say in having they work in collaboration with the big one them. What's in that picture they about? What was that meeting about? For we will not know. We just see the picture.
When we commence the NIM, we engage the party leadership on series of occasions, even before we begin go public in our advocacy. The chairman and leader have been promised we say go come fit on after the older meeting at party office, that the conference hall, not to the chairman and leader, and also older meeting. A candidate meeting and promise we say then don't set up the ninth-man committee for also look into the reasons why we lost the election. Aside that, then go set up a CRC, when a constitutional review committee. Now on that meeting, he disclosed that to we. And indeed, they set up the CRC. In fact, in that CRC, they actually for nominate a few of the members and for let them all join for review the constitution. We been there for nominate Sorita Ali Esquire, where the America would nominate Mohamed Sheridan Kamara, and they all been there at that CRC. So indeed, we be on the dialogue, we be on the engage. So that meeting was about constructive dialogue where we all see how we go reform the APC. We just found out along the way, we then been get for call the 2020 protocol convention. We no right way to make we go court because we think say then we breach the constitution, the 1995 constitution, they not follow procedures, we advised, they not listen. So we went to court to seek an injunction or to ask for an injunction. But to be done the unit, to done the dialogue, and this dialogue still may continue. Now there is a case in court, we even done the negotiate for Tiago and Namatadi.
Wonderful. So like how many go and know how what's in you go consider as enough engagement with the big one them and the small one then, meaning the one them in the likes of the Secretary General and then in a when the young one them, how many time or how many efforts in a make for engage them before in a decide say and waiting at the reason we make in a look and say in a don't exhaust in a engagement with them, we're leading her to going to court.
Yes, we engage series of time, but we reach a point to say, we're not going to get any fruitful discussion. No longer there was the time and not being the actually giving the platform for us to don't discuss and talk the way forward. We write series of letters, no response. We even complained to the PPRC. That was a letter of complaint. We not be even want to let them injunct the convention. We don't let them postpone it. We write say we they act to let them postpone the convention so that we go sit down, we address all the side that we then breach the constitution, all the procedures that we then not follow, all the non-compliance issues. And at the end of the day, we go fix another date for not to go adopt to constitution. Then secondly, we also ask to let them publish the constitution for go, adopt. Because Korean say they buy cow for a voice. They're not going to say cow tie and that you voice to buy pass you out yeah. They also want to see the constitution, more to read them, more to understand the content of them. Before ever we go support any convention where they go adopt her. We also have a problem with the name of the convention. We not want to make it be a national delegate conference. We just want to make it be an emergency delegate conference with one agenda item when I forgo adopt the constitution. Because in a national delegate conference, the imperative for let you address about 14 items. And adopting a constitution are just one. You can elect national officers of the party. You can, adopt policies of the party. You can even elect standard bearer. You can do a lot of things. So number one, make them take advantage, where the party they disagree, then go do all of them thing and then. And that means we go court for put a stop to that. But I think now we don't sit down, we don't talk, we don't understand ourselves. And very soon we go adopt to new constitution. Then we go get to lower level elections then from world, constituency, district, region, till we go national, and then we go get to standard bearer or flag bearer election. All the discussions that they don't go on now. We're in a very good relationship with the leadership now. We're on the dialogue, and the APC is, becoming united every day.
Great. So thank you for your submission. Then the other question where many go and know, when you're looking back, because many they look and say, despite the fact that in have been feel neglected or in a concerns and not being put into consideration and have been feel frustrated, but given the obvious of many or thousands them way come out around the world, whether it's the United States, whether it's Europe, they come in for be part of that convention. And unfortunately, because of in a step, the steps them or the decision when I make them travel become not so successful as to waiting them they look forward to. So that's one I want to know waiting make in a still been go ahead and not put that into consideration. Then secondly, when you look back now, looking back where you at now, given the obvious of what you just say, it's like you're looking at a better the All People's Congress slash NRM in terms of the dialogue, in terms of the decision making, in terms of getting the aim and the objective when I've been the fight for from the get go. When you look back now, is there any regret of going to court?
No, there's no regret whatsoever. You know, going to court was the right thing. There's no regret. We went to court to be able to have the platform to discuss with the leadership and to correct the odds within the party. So there's no regret whatsoever.
Okay.
The only thing is we should not allow the judiciary or the incumbent government to take advantage of us being in court and do anything that will not be in the interest of the APC. And that is why, in fact, we have to do everything possible for negotiate, but try to end the matter. But now, all the things we're going to court for, the leadership ready for addressing. All the reforms they already seek, they're ready for addressing. So why do we need to continue being in court? It makes no sense any longer.
Wonderful.
We have to dialogue and to come to a solution and address the problem once and for all. That is what should happen. And that is what we are doing.
So now,
you see, there's no regret. Yeah.
So
there's no regret.
So now let's take the in our own feeling or in a concern out of the equation, and I'll put the concern of the.
Then again, let's not forget, not happy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We understand with colleagues and with fellow comrades that we pay the money, transport, buy tickets, do all things, spend a lot of resources for come the convention. But then if we don't go adopt a constitution that could be deemed autocratic, the harm we done it for cause for several years, not compared to the money that they will all spend. So we actually want let them understand what to do in the interest of the party. We're not going for any selfish reason. So let them all see reasons and make them forgive we. We are all congregate. Let us look at the bigger picture. That is what is important.
So basically, you kind of answer the question where I've been try for ask you. But again, the if we take the feeling or in a concern where not being many go look and say, some go look and say it was legit, some go say it wasn't. But let's take that out of the equation for a minute, right? Then in a look at say, okay, they don't travel miles away, they don't spend their money, then come for a purpose, and unfortunately in their face that purpose they it go down the drain. Could it possibly be that now that convention they enough for get the opportunity for get waiting in adon they get now, so meaning that in a sit on a table and make sure say all waiting a be once for in a constitution get or wait in our
there was no platform. There was no platform from the NIM.
So there was no possibility.
There was no platform from the NIM, to go to Putloko.
I see.
In fact, yes, before now, when there is a convention, you have to be invited as a delegate or an observer. Members of the NIM, we are not made delegates, neither made observers. So how do you think we for don't put local? It was never possible for law for don't put local. Let me get down the clearly. If we be on the dialogue with the party, then say, well, gentlemen and ladies, this is what you have advocated for. We regard our constitution, we don't advocate for the selection, we don't say we no one, the term limit, we don't say we one. The anti-party activity clause, one and say let them pull. Now, we not say this on a quota. We not delegates, we not observers. Let we go, let we all go sit down as a family. Let's discuss and see what's good for the party. And at the end of the day, adopt the constitution. That will have been a different ballgame altogether. We're not for the even member for Boko.
Yeah. Many go say reconciliation, solution is always necessary when you want to be successful in whatever it is that you're doing. And in your case, it happened to do with your own political party where you find yourself. So now it seems like there's an issue between you and the then chairman, when Mr. Mohamed Sheridan Kamara. And from what you submit to we here today, the goal them or the things that we want to achieve from the bridging the gap, basically from between NRM and the big one them, obviously it only come to passing. And from that, you say there's no need for them prolong the matter in a court. But waiting at the problem now in terms of the former chairman, when Mr. Mohamed Sheridan and you, where it be say now, many they look and say there's still ongoing issue, or there's still some type of disagreement, wherein one still they make an emphasis on going through the court instead of sitting with the big one them for resolve the issue, while you on the other hand, you believe say sitting with them and trying for resolve the issue will be beneficial to you, in the young one them and the big one them. Come back in, sir.
Yeah, like I say, now being in court will not do us good. Maybe the court cannot give us what we want in the positive way. Yeah, maybe the decision of the court, I don't want to prejudice it. I don't even want to speak about the court, yeah. But I just think say the APC for reconcile. And me self don't plead with me, brothers and at the other side, Mohamed Sheridan Kamara and the other guys, for make the see reasons. If we are true sons and daughters of the APC, let me really sit down and dialogue to big one them. Because me, I agree for going to court for be the big plenty for the principal applicant, for more could get the platform for dialogue and engage. Now we don't get this platform for dialogue and engage and get solution to the problem. Why must we emphasize that a court decision or a court ruling should be the only way out? That is totally wrong. If you have the APC attack, if you don't have any ulterior motive, if you are not under brown envelope, if you are not being used by former stand-up and that do have scores to settle with the annexed by Coma and others, if you are doing it for God and country, if you are seeking true reforms to democratize the APC, then the solution is to seek a dialogue, negotiate to have a way out. And that is what the majority of us have chosen. And that's what the majority don't choose. And at that, I think any well-meaningful APC person for, put some sense into a brother and make them see reasons for doing what is right. And the time is now to do that. That is just it.
Wonderful. So far as you engage the other side, meaning Mr. Mohamed Sheridan Kamara, how much so far you don't accomplish in trying to see that you understand you go.
Yeah, I don't try with that, but that is the responsibility of the party leadership. Although if they engage them in real way, but that is the responsibility. I believe we get facilitators, we get mediators, we get more guarantors. We all the women are senior comrades, some them now former ministers, some them now former heads of our status, former party, position holders. They all then come on board, then they engage then they engage Sheridan, then they engage everybody who gets interest in this NIM issue, but let we resolve amicably, let end once and for all. So we are working around the clock. And by God in power, very soon, all of this will end.
Waiting
in good spirit.
Yeah, and also you make waiting you believe say could possibly be the reason why maybe Mr. Kamara may possibly not go want work hand in hand with you and the All People's Congress, but rather
the reason is simple. The reason is simple. A lot of things we work together because we decide to stick to the original objectives of the movement, so now for reform the party. Okay. And their objectives, then they will say, one, while they expunge the selection clause, let we get election all through and through. They don't do it. We say, while they put time limit, one person not for old position forever. We hold position for 3 years, we mandate down there for elective for 3 years, we down they don't, for stand again for that position. They don't do it. We say we want make the chairman and leader not be flag bearer again, let not contest for the position of flag bearer. They don't do it. We say we let them pull anti-party activity clause. They don't pull up. We say once make them define the role and mandate of the Women's Congress and the Youth League. They don't do am. 80 to 90% of all those who ask for the don't do am. So if by all that you say you know once you done for dialogue, it means you get people behind the scenes where they remote you. You get people that way at least you don't take favor from, through an inducement, either financial or otherwise, for make you continue for deny just for stifle progress. And that is why we it's not easy because we think say we for end this, majority of those who ask for the don't do am, we not go get 100%, and it is not doing the APC good. Because when you think about the bigger picture, elections 2023 not the far. Before we remember at the ending of 2021, we will begin thinking about local council elections when at 2022. We only have next year, 2021, to plan. To restructure the APC, to plan, to mobilize resources, to determine our numerical strength around the country, to know the number of electorates. We get a lot for there as a party. We don't even commence it. So why for data information till the next 5 years with data? No. We're not facing up. What you don't achieve, once you don't die, or go settle and we move on. There will come a time where we go be in charge. This leadership gave a face out. That generational thing. If you got me good in charge of the party someday, all the other reforms they will not achieve now, will not achieve it. We will then affect them. We will be in charge. We can influence the process for that to happen. So that is the way to go.
So many Sierra Leoneans them or members of a political party adon the yeri where some then can concern us waiting at the reason why some members or supporters or the diehard supporter of the Sierra Leone People's Party they can so happy or then they eager for ne in a care the All People's Congress to court or for ne in a no go sit down and engage in meaningful dialogue. Do you have any reason? Any idea of waiting make the
yes, clearly. I'm a career politician and I understand the dynamic. Yeah, me and our governance expert in me, all right. The truth of the matter is it just sounds like we right now Abamidang they say they not sign it for us now. We opponents they win at Manchester City, Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool, then go gladly for making us sign safe. Make it left as now team because they know say if you dey I danger to them. They understand that clearly. So the other party, especially the SLPP, know say if the APC united, if the APC be together, if the APC not get confusion, if the APC actually get peace, it's not easy for make them continue for rule this country. Come 2023, they vote them out. They know say we get the numerical strength. They know say we get the resource base. They know say we get the financial power, both home and abroad. They know say the only thing they disturb we na disunity. We will not get peace, we will not be together. So if they go play any role for let them continue for divide we for more not be together, then go play that all day, and that is what they are doing. It is a political game.
I see. Now we go back again for the benefit of we listeners them we not necessarily know the background of you and no say you talk about grassroots. Now we understand get a clear picture of how long you don't dey na this political party. Were you a born child of the All People's Congress? And then secondly, how you don't benefit from the party from where you young to the point where you did now as a grown man?
Yeah, thank you very much. I think say this could be the concluding part of this particular engagement. Yeah. The truth is I born and meet the people in the APC. We are people that don't suffer greatly in the party. And I will say we not benefit yet as individuals. The only thing that way APC in power we are fulfilled. None of the person one the old position at APC, be it ministerial position or any other position, like party win election appointment. Me grandpa when I buy, now being a leader of this party, now being a man from Tonkolili district, where been settled like Kenema, and in 1967, then Bonnie Host, 1977, then Bonnie Host, 1987, then Bonnie Host. Yeah, we born with me two people into this. And I think so we are duty bound for let we continue the legacy of our people. Me actually begin play role in APC in 2002, where I've been the high school. In 2002, and as by my first election, I've been the secondary school. The party not been get that kind of support in at the East. We not team them. The people them both come out of Kolili, this state. My mama from Kolifa, my bank chiefdom, my papa na from Bonkolenken chiefdom. But they both settle, now them both settle na Kenema. Now my grandpa go there, at the end of the day, the people are born with it, we grow up there. But then at APC, even 2018, them broke them, they stable them, they shot them, they vandalize them, just because they APC. So in 2007, where I go university, 2006, I joined the National Union of APC Students. We take the FBC for APC campaign at the Southeast. So I also contribute immensely. So from the time APC being in opposition, when I've been there high school and university, I don't contribute. But then the party, actually, give me that kind appointment day, even though during the second half of the, APC, I was already well educated from the university. I don't ever get appointment of any sort, no nothing like that. And now, but I'm satisfied. At the end of the day, what is important now, where the APC did not power, I ain't important. Some people they claim say some of we them give scholarship now. All of the book I don't learn, including the master's degree, I get, and the people they pay. The people are grassroots people, and they sell a market. My daddy, na be farmer, my mommy, they sell a market. But they able get their money, they pay for me school, say university, say master's level. And not to the party give me scholarship, but read all them book then they worry. Anyway.
Many Sierra Leoneans go where they listen to you go say they're so proud of you coming from a family with the daddy you say even geared towards the agricultural aspect of life and the mamina the trade part, but yet still
my dad was a farmer and my mother a petty trader. Now from there then get our money, educate we all, send me to university, stay at master's level. That is just the story.
Wonderful, wonderful. So even when you've been there in the position as a president, student president at that time, you not be ever get the opportunity to get a scholarship or any type of benefit from the All People's Congress.
Apply, in fact, the requirement for get a Commonwealth scholarship after a first degree. You forget the second class upper. Me get first class, first division, 1-1. Yeah, but I still apply, but I'm not getting Commonwealth scholarship for go with masters. Otherwise, not pay for myself and do masters.
Well done, well done. So when it comes to taking the in a party to court, wouldn't have been the specific individual would actually do it? Was it you, or was it?
Yeah,
it was you. So in that case,
it was me. I am the principal applicant. I am the first plaintiff. Now, me sign the affidavit in support of the motion we will court for. Yes.
Okay. So having said that, if you decide for drop your case, like in the places here, United States of America, you carry somebody in a court, you decide for them dismiss the case or dissolve them, you can go ahead and put that in writing too. But is it possible that the with system, because with justice system is a bit fishy, as some go describe them as, is it possible that they will still force that application for go further, even when you tell and say you're no longer interested in taking the party to court?
Yeah, well, Dandy, now issue one go and discuss on the phone. But
Sounds
I think
good.
say
Fair
if
enough.
you take case na court, they say another case again. The court not the right for forcing for continue with the case as long as you don't want again. Now only that I go say. I don't want to delve into the matter too much because it's still in a court.
Absolutely.
And I not go and prejudice the matter at all.
Well stated. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. So that's we don't I want also now we talk about the importance of respecting both the young and the oldest, the elderly. You remember the last time when we get an interview, and I've been phone interview, when I can say, everything in life na stage. At some point in your life, if you're fortunate, you will get to the age of that of the Secretary General or the then President, X, Y, and Z. And let's say if you hold a position and they want the younger one, then now where they come behind you, obviously, you go once back again, this it done with respect, where feel like as if your service was not appreciated or you're being disrespected. So I can always say it is important that the big one them they're able for gain from the knowledge or the energy of the small one them, and the small one them as well then for able for respect the big one them and able for learn from the experience waiting they don't see or waiting they don't go through the young one they not necessarily don't go through them. So how we go able for look at it as best of both worlds, wherein we go respect each side and able for do things amicably.
Yes, that is it. Respect is reciprocal. Yeah. To be respected is also to be respectful. Now, all what you talk now too. I mean, anybody who don't serve. That is why we always, they show respect to we revere leadership. Yeah. With leadership, then take the party from nowhere in 2002. Remember, in 2002, the APC get about 5 seats. In 2007, we get about 27 seats. You understand? Then take the party from somewhere. So we get to respect them, therefore accord them that dignified, exit. We some of we been very aggressive with the advocacy for let the leadership understand for done with we. But from the time the leadership don't begin create the platform, we don't begin engage. I make the system we tone down, we disengage from any aggressive advocacy and decide for the mild. Instead, they educate and conscientize the people, and they tell them about waiting and waiting on the happen. We get to exercise some amount of patience and ensure say the leadership gets a befitting and dignified exit. Because let's say for get the confidence say we are leaving this party in the hands of some young guys who are very respectful and then go always go to back. I think they deserve that and we give them just that.
Thank you, sir. Many Sierra Leoneans also came concerned about why is it that the opposition, when our current administration, opposition of INA, when the Sierra Leone People's Party, the supporters they into INA own business as to pushing say in a current chairman when the former
chairman and leader for resign.
Correct.
As if it is their party.
Yes.
Now let how they tell you no more. They are GT. These people have failed the country. Now because they never deliver on the promises or manifesto, they don't fail. There is nothing to show. They have been in power for 2 years and they see and it's like must be very powerful that even if you be around just because of his presence, they are intimidated. That is why they want to see him exit. But we get news for them. The good news is, even if Ernest Baikoma retire as chairman and leader of the All People's Congress, he will still be now the All People's Congress as a member and as former chairman and leader, as former president of the republic. He will still support whosoever becomes the chairman and leader or whosoever becomes the flag bearer. So then they make them forget about that. It is not in their place to tell us what to do in our own party. And just inquisitiveness, waiting and create a Congo star. Because we know they interfere in the party, we know they tell them now they don't go make the president the Senate leader. They don't make a constitution. When President Julius Maada be the leader of the SFPP right now, June Legala when the vice president, now the deputy leader of the SFPP. APC not turn more to them. We not tell them say they not for one. We not tell them say they don't give President Dio more powers. We not tell them say they don't give June more powers. We don't mind with business. I think say they for mind and business too.
Many also wonder in a process for taking in a political party to court and I decide for geared towards lawyer Honorable Jivaro. So many they look and say why in a decide for do that? Was it something fishy behind that? Waiting have been the reason.
Yes, this is coming to an end now. That is most of the reason why we need to end the case in court. A lot of people have seen the People's Congress don't grumble, say we get other lawyers them other than Gevao. When some of them not belong to APC, they not belong to SFPP, but Gevao is a sitting member of parliament. And that will not for don't take her at all, for serving, for representing. I mean, the concerns them justifiable. That is also the reason why some of who believe say this for end. Because he will only continue for representing within a court. But if the matter ends, he not will continue for representing. Their concerns are justifiable, I must say.
Thank you, sir. A strong member of the Sierra Leone People's Party, when I one of the active member na this platform by the name of Mr. Karimu Kenneth. It brings some critical questions for you or statement. I don't know if you get any knowledge of that or maybe not just saying. It's a Dr. Sylvia Olainka Blyden is saying a SLPP. Do you have any knowledge of that, or maybe it just want to throw things under the bus? I don't know. You do not have to answer.
I not get any knowledge of that. I not get any knowledge of that. No more. I know say a lot of people be on the point accusing fingers on Dr. Sylvia Olainka Blyden for say during the term of Pakabade and Solobi, be done the SLPP at some point. But as far as me lately, I'm not saying a comrade of the All People's Congress, there was a point where they invite an attack even. So that justified the fact that only a member of the All People's Congress can invite an attack. I don't know if you don't go SLPP or not. Then they not to me knowledge.
Okay, another one with Dr. Sylvia. There's concern where it may feel aggrieved. It feel like in a political party not being dated for during critical moments or dark moments now in life. If she felt neglected, she felt as if.
I don't think so. I have been in Sierra Leone and not travel go anywhere. So I've been at this country with the old Dr. Sylvia Blyden and all the people that raise and live behind and we support her on the social media. We contribute financially for raise and advocacy for mount and advocacy for an APC people. The party even tell and say them go get lawyers that we go represent them. Now, in say no, in get your lawyer. So the party support her relentlessly. We all been the talk. So me say make video in support and condemn the action. I make video in support of her. I talk about her. The party secretary general do a press release. A lot of people been doing on social media. They call on radio, television, they mount advocacy for making them go left arm. A lot of people advocate, but then people, the majority of them are APC people. So if I say the party neglect and not stand by, I disagree because being an eyewitness, I see everything happen.
Okay. So I think one of the other claim or in concern was in not being see any physical press release with a name attached.
A press release day in circulation. We actually talked about Dr. Sylvia Olainka Blyden. He talked about Herbert Williams and Darami. He talked about Poeta and Paulo Ponte.
Okay.
They all the party put them together. I go forward them to you guys.
Wonderful. Please do that. Please. That would be great. Truly appreciate that. And then Mr. Kaloko, I think he just come. But you don't answer that question. They say, just address him. He say, Mr. Kamara, is if you are asked to drop your case in court, what will be your demand? So Mr. Kaloko, basically they ask for any demand within if you don't tell me earlier is that all the concerns them, the underlying concerns them where it gets, they don't already put them to rest.
Yes. So, Khadija, we have made demands to the party. And our demands are just the original objectives of the NIM to reform the APC and give us a democratic constitution. The party don't do that. We know they ask for let them give it position. We know they ask for power sharing. We advocate for the least person at APC, let get a platform. They all now will realize in potential. That is the only demand, and the party will address them. So there is no further demand.
Wonderful. Okay. I hope that is clear for you, Mr. Kaloko. So, if you were to describe the former president, I should say you don't get the opportunity for interact with here and there. I'm not sure if you don't work with which seem that way.
No, yes, I don't work with him. Okay. I was never fortunate to have been appointed during his tenure.
Yeah.
Even though I was carefully educated, I must say. Yeah. The truth of the matter is, I don't interact with him a while. He's a man of charisma, integrity. He's loved by the people, And I think saying one person and the way I would describe currently as the chief reformer. Because all of the things that we don't speak say he could do, as far as me concerned, we don't do them. When we start, but I started to interact with her when I was president of Rabbi College. That was in 2010, some 10 years ago. I interacted with her at that point. Yeah. Fast forward, we will do into this reformation advocacy. We are sure you say Minkailo and others, the rest assured, because we meet to tell me do the presentation on behalf of NIM. They tell me say Minkailo and others, the rest assured, the party will put together a 9-man committee to look into your concerns and the reasons why we lost the election. Indeed, they set up the 9-man committee. After that, he also tells say we shall empanel a CRC to review the constitution. And indeed, they empanel the CRC to review the constitution. We didn't get along well. We only fall out with the PC, the issues surrounding, the convening of the National Delegate Conference, we are not properly handled. Now that make we go for like non-compliance issues, then be the constitution, largely from the secretariat, of the party. But then now we don't address all the inadequacies and they move on. And I think say, the chief reformer, because all of the reforms they always say they do. Even when you see after them go change election to consultation, he was the person that gave the instruction, in March to tell the CRT to ensure they expunge it completely. And we're not getting anything like election, we're not getting anything like consultation. So he's willing. I think he's ready to, leave the APC in a very sound footing, on a very sound footing. He's ready to make amends and ensure that we get peace before exit. I respect him for that.
Wonderful. I want to talk a little bit about political intimidation. When you see the obvious in the case of Major Retired Alfred, Paulo Conte, Mr. Albert, and then Mr. Darami, and the list goes on. And recently, Mr. Retired Sergeant Quetta, we recently don't come out.
Yeah, intimidation, political intimidation, it is at a very large scale in the country. I know I'm not around to the few people the way you don't name where they are. But political intimidation starts the very day where they announce the President Julius Maada Bio win election. People were beaten, houses were burned, marketplaces were destroyed. People were intimidated in countless occasions. We see people like displaced from Kono, Mashili. We see them run after policemen. The step like Kenema. We see the rape woman then at Kailan. A lot of things that happen. So I not just run around to them and the way they be arrested. That then they quit her, they don't acquit and discharge them. I mean, they not get case against them.
Right.
For the one them way they get case against, that they did before the court. I don't want to say anything about that. But political intimidation is there at the large scale in the country.
You gold, aim, and hope for the All People's Congress.
Say again?
What's in you gold, you aim, and you hope for your political party?
Yeah. My overall goal is to ensure that the APC is reformed, that the culture of the APC should not only be, to win the 2023 election. That should not only be the aim of the APC. The aim of the APC should be to win the 2023 elections and also change the culture of the party so that generations, even after us, will realize that this generation did do what is best in their interest. That is what we are looking forward to. We want a united APC, we want a reformed APC, and we want an APC that will win elections for the people and liberate. We are in a political bondage. The people are in a complete political upheaval. The only political party who will liberate this country now the All People's Congress. And that is why all of us in the All People's Congress must come together, work as a united family, and march to State House come 2023.
An adjective or strong choice of words by the leader of Sierra Leone, who happened to be with President, use the word terrorist when it comes to your political party.
No, by the definition of terrorism,
yes,
and by waiting you understand.
Allow me 1 second. Not land quick. Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
So, for we don't know the in total of your political party, how you go describe your political party? That's one, and then you can go ahead.
Now, my political party. But first, by the definition of terrorism, I don't think they will get terrorists in Sierra Leone at all. Terrorists are not in Sierra Leone, not only in the APC, but I don't think they will get terrorists. By waiting, as to who a terrorist is, I will not get an idea. My political party is tolerant, it is democratic. That is more so the reason. In fact, we are a party, we don't believe in violence. They don't intimidate me, they don't provoke me, they don't do everything. The APC is the majority party in this country. We win majority of the seats in our parliament. We win majority of the councils in this country. That number don't tell you so we be in the majority. The APC is the majority party in this country. But by all the intimidation, then they will no one day resort into reaction. We not react violently. All we do, the leadership, they write press releases, inform the international community, complain, call press conferences, inform the nation, inform the public, but we no one day go pay. We no one day burn tires. We no one day strike. We no one day block roads. We no one day disrupt schools or universities. We no one day disrupt working hours or market, for take place. We don't always comport and conduct ourselves in a very proper manner as civilized people. So you cannot describe us as terrorists. We are not terrorists. We are APC, but not terrorists.
How you political party don't help with national cohesion, to promote national cohesion?
No political party not in this country we don't promote national cohesion, which the All People's Congress. From inception, the All People's Congress been get the government of national unity from Chaka Stephen in time. Now, if you want to promote national, cohesion, you dey appoint people across the board. You dey appoint people across tribal divide. You dey appoint people across regional divide. Chaka Stephen did just that. In the APC, you get the Banda Blah Dauda, you get Joseph Banda Blah Dauda, when at JB Dauda, you get the Berners, you get the Gendemes, you get the Minas, you get the Suarez, you get a lot of people from the Southeast we serve, in Chaka Stevens government. When Joseph Momoka, he do same. When Dr. Hannes Bakoma take over, he do same. That is why you get the Joanna Smith from Kene Mayanda, you get the Victor Bokarifo, you get the Bonjour Kaikai, you get the Celia Tunis, you get the Maya Kaikai, you get a host of them, you get the Musa Trawalianda, you get the Charles Rojas, you get the Momo Bandis from the Southeast. A lot of them serving Hannes Bakoma in government. That now for tell you, say we, take national cohesion to be the bedrock or the foundation of the growth of the country. Because when there is national cohesion, development will be. But when there is division in the country, development will be. Because the government is not going to focus for do the work we supposed to do. All the time, they go to panic no more. They go to think, say, it's unpopular. They go to think, say, the people go revolt against that all of the time. So the APC is known for, building national cohesion. The APC is known for holding the country together. We get examples there at the Finitum or Onlet. No other party not do that. When the SLPP came, then go grab and say, then they go put together a government transition team report, so they call GTT. And after that GTT, they say they recommend for form a commission of inquiry. The GTT, they can go put this, say, Hannes Koroma just appoint people from the Limba tribe and the Temne tribe. Where you will watch the civil service and the public service, it is dominated by Southeasterners throughout an NSC period, throughout in tenure. They not ever begin to dismiss people and we get secure term of office. They not ever sack people based on the tribe and political party or the region. But this government do that. So we and the would I really know they hold the country together. So the APC is known to building cohesion. Unlike the SLPP, it is known to divide the people.
Now we talk about October 15, 2020. Many they say, some they say the then president, Dr. Hannes Bakoma, ready for handover, but some still want to stay. Some they say he no want stay. So he want stay in X, Y, and Z. But some of the submission where you don't give it, they don't give clarity. However, I want you give expand on that a little bit. Within a your own observation or your own take in regards.
Yeah, my observation is that Dr. Hannes Bakoma is not ready to continue to serve as chairman and leader going forward after his tenure. We get state of emergency now, and we get COVID-19 restrictions. We likely not go allow we forget we national delegates conference to say then go elect national officers of the party and they hand over. And that is why we will get constitution. The mandate for expire the 15th of October this year, when next month. But again, not meet recently, and I understand they don't expand the mandate of the executive. They don't extend them rather for 3 months, which is 90 days. And I think the way the time is, when there is the last restriction, when we get to the convention, then people and I believe they then go exit and we'll get new players with no insight or no energy. Dr. Hannes Bakoma been promised he will resign 3 months after the election, 2018 election. But again, the same APC people embargo meter and say, Beck not resign because if he resign, he will create power vacuum, and when there's power vacuum, there will be power struggle. And at that people are not the ones to continue for all the 40 until we conduct elections, new players, they emerge, they hand over peacefully. I think in that then they work for us.
I see. So, handover in terms of the 15 or 2023?
No, not to 2023. We will get anytime we get to convention, two players in match. You know,
Okay,
so we get for the convention definitely before 2023
I
because we get
see.
for elect national officers of the party. They will also
Okay,
get for elect the standard bearer. We get for run for the position of president.
okay. Now we talk about some of the misconception about your political party and the misconception, which some of it you don't mention, of Dr. Ines Baikoma simultaneously.
Yeah, the misconception are that some people are just say Dr. Ernest Bai Komawan continue for cling to power. I mean, I think that is wrong. That perception must be changed. This na possible party people and get go meet say the wale hold the fort. Stay until e get smooth or peaceful transition and let them ensure say themselves get a dignified exit. I think that make them dey hold the fort. The other one wey dey see the APC as a political, the one wey dey paint bad picture about APC to some. The APC is a tolerant party. The APC is a democratic party. You know, the one sef wey in America, wey na one of the best democracies in the world, their constitution is subject to review. They don't review and pass 10 times. Yeah, the US constitution, they don't review and pass 10 times. So no constitution is perfect. That is why the APC, they review your own constitution or meet the modern trend. Yeah, but we actually follow waiting the unfold as far as politics concerned. But the APC is democratic, and the APC has got the numerical strength to win the next election. Nobody should underestimate us. We have got all it takes to do that.
Make we talk about, before I let you go, I don't want to hold you any longer. Now we talk about way forward and solution for bridging the gap between NRM, because obviously from your own submission, it seemed like you don't come towards the big one them, but how ina go able for work or waiting in a gold or waiting at the solution plan or way
Yeah,
forward.
the way forward is for everybody to come together. The NRM, we have achieved 80 to 90% of the reforms we seek. Now, we don't advocate for 2 years, and the leadership don't see reason why they for address most of the reforms they are where we ask for. We don't be in constant touch, in constant dialogue. We don't be exchange correspondence. There is hope, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. The one that already vexed because they not be make the flag bearer. The one that already vexed because they not be get symbols for good parliament. The one that already vexed because they not be get symbols for big councillors, symbols for big mayors, symbols for big chairpersons. The one that will be vexed because they not get the chance for be, elected at constituency level, regional level, district and national level. The time don't come away person not to selection again, like competence and speak. This is the time for us to come together. Let we all put hands on deck and ensure so we build the party, mobilize resources, mobilize people that will win the next election. If you are competent enough and you want to aspire for any position, from flag bearer, say you go to the least position at the world of constituency, you dey go now, then they vote for you not to selection again. So all would have been done best. I mean, this now for appease we all need to come together. If you know say you competent and people that want you and you popular, now make now they put the box. Let everybody go contest. At the end of the day, the most popular people and the most competent people and the one that way the people and anyone to represent them and then we emerge. So let's put all the best ones and now all we will be done best more put it aside. Let we come back together as a united force. Because they say united, we will able to win this election. United we stand, divided we fall. We cannot stand. We have to be united.
So now we talk or give a last message before I let you go. This platform will care about the youth. If you look at the Padem, the in the case of Payan Sane, we all go fall under the youth category. So we think would be the advice we could give the youth of Sierra Leone and making yourself as an example, coming from your background, but yet still, God bless you for now you get to that position, for get up to master level. What think would be that advice we could give to the youth of Sierra Leone or Sierra Leonean as a whole?
Yeah, me advice that when there is a will, there is a way. I mean, person, we not for the judge people, by their family background, but not judge them by the content of their character. I think Obama be don't say this one. When Martin Luther King say, "I have a dream," that someday my 4 little children will be judged not by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. Where Obama win presidency, he said there's anybody who still wonders if the dreams of our founders is still alive in our time, tonight is your answer. The story he begin acceptance speech we win election. That now for tell you say a lot of people we don't dream. Say no matter your background, no matter the constraints, no matter the trials and tribulations, as long as you work hard, you go achieve your potential. I think not too young to run a campaign where they go around the world now. All the young people that are this country will constitute majority of the country's population. I mean, there is light at the end of the tunnel. We all need to do what is right, focus on what objective them, do what they do right, and at the end of the day, we will realize potential. So that would be my word of caution for my fellow young people. I think, say, if you work hard, you hope, you get determination, you pray fervently, you will succeed and you will achieve what you pray for.
Mr. Minkailu, then they come to the end of our interview today. I want to tell you plenty thank you for your time will you take out of your very busy schedule for honor the invitation. I don't know if you get any other last word before I let you go.
Well, thank you very much. I will just want to conclude for say, if anybody within the ask himself the question, will NRM succeed? That the establishment of the APC is so powerful that in fact they cannot penetrate. I want to tell and say the success will don't record. For ensure say we put all the obnoxious clauses then at the APC constitution. For ensure say we now get term limit. For ensure say the chairman and leader are not going to be flagged there again. For ensure say the election clause come up. For ensure say we now get elections all through and through. For ensure say the anti-party activity clause come up. For ensure say then define the Women's Congress and the Youth League and give them clear mandate. Don't tell you say there's nothing impossible in the sun. And that NRM don't succeed to a very large extent, 80 to 90%. They are now calling everybody on board. Every APCR for more put hands on deck and liberate the people of this country. We owe it to them. They are suffering. Our people are suffering. It is only the APC that will liberate them. So if you believe, say, you patriotic to Sierra Leone, you loyal to your party APC, don't do the needful for liberate the country. Thank you very much, Khadija. Thank you, the people that will listen and contribute to this program. I appreciate you all and I'm grateful.
And I just Yari from the man himself, the official spokesman and outreach coordinator of NRM and /APC, Mr. Minkailu Koroma. Thank you for your time, sir. We'll take a break and we'll come right back. Now, thank you.
Almond on the mix. Cavity.
And Mahmoud, yeah. Cavity, yeah.
Mahmoud,
Malade, baby. Stay with me, sweet baby. Malade, baby. Stay with me, I'm gonna be for anybody.
I go malane you. Show me love way past makane. I go malane you, Bobo. Show me love way past makane. Oh baby, all night I think about you, yeah. All night I think of you, yeah. Baby, my love is true. My love is true, baby. You the one I really need, yeah. You the one I really want, yeah. You the one where they bring me joy. Oh, you bring me joy. Only you will sabi turn me on, baby. Play that guitar, make we get some fun. Chiggy me, baby, come and figgy me.
Malade, baby. Stay with me, sweet baby. Malade, baby. Stay with me,
And welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I think say there was a concern where everyone address where I noticed during the interview where it come from. I don't know if not Mr. or Madam Brimer, where it is say, Khadija, you're not just a Facebook commentator anymore. You have a voice that reach a lot of Sierra Leonean. It is your responsibility to verify a message before releasing it to the public. Do not allow their agenda to destroy your credibility. If you're informing Sierra Leonean, please ensure that your information is accurate, else you're causing more harm than good to the ordinary people. Thank you. I want to tell you thank you first and foremost for your concern, sir, but it's also equally my responsibility for not to hold on to critical information as such, given the obvious fact that it comes from two different individuals. Hence the reason why I say allege. I use that word couple of times, but at the same time, as a citizen and a God-fearing person, God forbid, if anything happen, like I say, my conscience not go set me free, and I want to where I sleep in a net and not say I don't do me on in the with the fairness of God, and I don't make sure say I not hold on to critical information we can possibly be cause lives. So I assume and pray, I hope say it is not true, and I make couple of emphasis on that and make and clear say I do not know this individual, but at the same time it is my responsibility also, given the obvious fact that in they send me the audio there, so and hope that I will relay the message to the masses. So again, if this at any point I hurt anybody, forgive me. That is not the goal here. The goal is for make sure say and make and clear to Sierra Leoneans for now we just be our brothers keepers. We be on the watch, we be on the lookout. If you see any kuskas, just sit on your oath, be a law-abiding citizen. Anything when a violence, shy away from it, not do anything when a violence, not get involved in anything bad planning for we nation or you company Sierra Leoneans. Now we also remember, as always, we team bind we together we are the green, white, and blue, regardless of your political affiliation. Like I can say, it has become redundant now this platform wherein I say no, we not hate to serve because of you company in a different political party, no hate you company because it not belong to the same tribe or the region, and the list goes on. For whatever reason, best known to Mr. Sheridan, I know he respond back yet. So with that said, I think say I did come to the end of today broadcast. I want to tell you plenty thank you for in all we take time out of in a busy schedule today for joining we, and I thank you. We look forward to another great interview tomorrow, and like I say, I make time and date for the fans, the well wishers, and the members of this platform in the upcoming days. The flyer will go out where we go engage, just fun time, knowing you presenter, questions that we go and ask, and the list goes on. Until next time, this is Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabi. God bless we all. God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone, and God bless each of we. I want to tell both we guesting today again, once again, plenty thank you, Mr. Mohamed Sheridan Kamara and Mr. Mohamed Mr. Minkailo Koroma for the time wouldn't take for come and honor the invitation. Sorry we were not able for forget all the detail in terms of Mr. Sheridan, but again, another God bless you too, Mr. Vincent or Madam Vincent, sorry. Another responsibility where they don't put me now and for now reach out to Honorable Roland Sirajin, where in Sefin I go to look forward to that for no Sefi in your side of the story, so that we'll be able to get the pictures of all parties that were involved. And I thank you. God bless we all, and God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone. God bless anywhere where Sierra Leonean find themselves. Amen. Mr. Lucine Bangura, thank you. Miss Alpha Sisi, I see you in the house. And I thank you once again. Bye. Baby, you know. Now you love.
It's Cammy, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. It's Frozen, baby. They call me Eugene. Baby, you know. Say now you love the sweet me heart in me. Oh yeah. Baby, you know. Say now you love the sweet me heart in me. Oh yeah. Oh, what a feeling when you find a special one. We're gonna make you happy and we're gonna love you truly. I'm not gonna able to explain, no, cause this feeling is so magical, very romantical, the way that you love me, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, you love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart, you love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart, you love the sweet me, you love the sweet me heart. Baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart, baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart, nothing in it, nothing in it, nothing in it. My heart in it, nothing in it, nothing in it, nothing in it. I love you that I know. From my crack to freetown, them go see them bow down. We go with them hands down. I love you that I know. From my crack to freetown, them go see them bow down. We go with them hands down. Girl, you make me happy, but damn I am so lucky. It is a same to a friend, yeah, breathe your heart, come and make you happy. Baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart in me. Baby, you know, say now you love the sweet me heart in me. I like the way you love me. I love the way you hold me. Now you just spend money on me. Anything I want you to give me.